Hey everyone. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Today this is going to be amazing. I've got Pac-Man. Say hello, Pac-Man.
Hello.
And I've got Excusitis, my buddy Steven on as well. Say hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
Hey Brian, how's it going? So today we're gonna have some fun. We are going to get into we're going back into Arkham Horror the card game, but this time I've brought backup. I went through the base game, threw Lita at the monster and ran away and won. And then I went through Dunwich Legacy, which I didn't really go through Dunwich Legacy because I died right at the end. So I brought back up. We're gonna go through the Path to Carcosa expansion, which is the next cycle after Dunwich. This cycle is probably impossible to find right now, at least for me. Hey Kate, what's up? So I have not been able to find any of the Carcosa cycle anywhere in hard copy to play. So I was like, I want to play this cycle because I have the next cycle right after that. And I asked Pac-Man and I asked Steven if they wanted to join me. They said yes, they are here. It's awesome. It's going to be fun. So we're going to get some information. We're going to get some information from BGG. We're going to get down to the table. I'm going to run through the explanation because both Steven and Pac-Man have never played this game before. So I'm going to run through some explanations on how the cards work and how things go. And we got some really cool card builds out thanks to Kate. Kate is my min-maxer. So Kate was very kind and very nice enough to basically create some decks for us to play with on this cycle. And we're going to check it out. So let's get some information and then we'll get down to Tabletop Simulator. All right, so Arkham Horror, the Path to Carcosa expansion came out in 2017. It's the same complexity as the rest of the game, some different mechanics, whatnot, but it's about a 3.59 in terms of complexity out of 5. So it's a brain burn, but it's a brain burn in a good way. It's best played, it says best played 2-player, whatever, we're going 3, and we're going to do this. I think it's because we're all going to learn this game and evolve with it, it's going to be good. Total play time about an hour to 2. I think this will probably take us about an hour and a half, and then we'll be good. Maybe 2 if we're really struggling at the end, but we'll see. Designed by Nate French and Matthew Newman, and published by Fantasy Flight Games, and these artists have done a fantastic job because the art is stunningly beautiful. Yeah, Kate, we will have questions about the deck, so be prepared to answer. So, all right, let's get down to Tabletop Simulator and check this thing out. All right.
So you said you're bringing him backup, right?
Yep,
And
all the backup.
we've never played.
that's the backup. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Hey, Pac-Man, I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on.
It's weird.
Let me figure it out real quick.
Yeah, it's all good. So while he's figuring that out, we've taken our seats at the table. And we've taken our seats. This is a fully scripted mod that is available for free on Tabletop Simulator's mod store. After this session, I'll post a link in the description precisely to the mod if you want to try it out. It has a lot of scripting in it, so it really helps, and I've already pre-set up Path to Carcosa, the first act of Path to Carcosa called Curtain Call. And that's what we're going to be going through this lovely, lovely time. So, yay. And if you notice up here, it has all the games, including Dream Eaters, but it says that Innsmouth Conspiracy is going to be arriving last year. So, a little out of date. Over here is your investigator board. And basically, the investigators that we choose from. But because of Awesome Kate, we have our pre-built decks of investigators that she constructed for us on Arkham DB. That this directly links to Arkham DB. All you have to do is come down here, put your Arkham DB ID in here for your cards, hit build it, and it automatically pulls every card and builds them out for you. So it's completely scripted. You don't have to suffer with going through every single card it's set for you. All right. So let's get into our characters. Oh, sorry, you had a question, Steven?
No, I said, wow, this deck builder thing here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's get into ours. So first we've got Lola. She was a showgirl. So Lola's the actress, and Pac-Man for you, because I ran through some of this with Steven a little bit, but just as for you at the top, if you notice at the top there is her willpower, her knowledge, her fight, and her evade. Right? These are her base numbers, and whenever you have to do checks for things, you're going to check off these base numbers and draw from the chaos bag, and we'll get to the bag of death in a second. So if you say, okay, well, a straight pull, I need to check her willpower against some type of mythos card or something that's really trying to hurt you. Then if it's willpower, your base number is 3. You could commit things to the check, which we'll talk about, to boost that number, to help you along the way. And we'll talk about how that is, but those are your base values. Okay, and if you look at Leo, the next one, at Ursula, at Akachi, and at Preston, all those numbers vary, and they vary for very good reasons. So if we go back to Lola, she's the performer, and she has this ability that's called Forced. Forced means you have to. You have no choice. Okay. So after you draw your opening hand, and you draw your opening hand to 5 cards, and you can mulligan if you want, then draw again. You get to choose a role. And those roles are shown here. And Kate is going to kill me because the names of these symbols just left my mind. And let me see if I can, because I got the reference guide.
Bird, shield, globe.
Bird, shield stuff, yes.
Bird, Captain America.
Captain America.
She will destroy me if I get these
Captain
wrong, so
Planet, would that
let
be the next
me...
one?
Captain Planet, or wherever else from San Diego.
Let's see. I got the rules reference from there. I'm going to get the let me get the learn to play. That'll tell me the symbols. And they're the deck types. That's what they are. And I'm just trying to find where they are real quick, because people will be like, Canje, you suck. You don't know stuff.
Shield equals guardian. Thank you.
Shield. I do. Yep.
That makes sense.
Here we go. Okay, got it. Ready. Okay, so the bird is survivor. This is the classes, right? These are different classes or roles. So bird is survivor. The shield is the guardian. The globe is the seeker. You don't have to memorize this. The next symbol, the lock, intertwining lock, is the rogue, and the Harry Potter symbol thing is the mystic. Or neutral. So basically, what you're gonna do is you'll say after you draw your opening hand, you need to choose a role. So you're either going to be a guardian, a seeker, a mystic, a rogue, or a survivor. If you you can only play, commit, or trigger abilities on neutral cards or cards of that role. So, for instance, and we'll grab her deck to show. Oh, that's not good. Let's flip that over. We'll come back to that later. So if you look on here, you see up at the top here the symbol of the bird, which is the survivor. So if you say you're going to play the survivor role, then you can only play cards that are either neutral or have that symbol.
Gotcha.
For her. Now here's the cool thing about her, because she's versatile. So you'll be like, oh, well, that's a hindrance. That kind of hurts. Why would I play her? Well, as a free action, which is what that lightning bolt symbol means, you can switch your role once per round. Oh, so you can shuffle all over the place how you want to make up really cool combos.
Gotcha.
The symbol that you see at the bottom, which is the elder sign, which is the star, that's a symbol that you draw from the chaos bag. That's the only good symbol in the chaos bag. Everything else is terrible. So if you draw that, you'll get a +2 to your check, and then you can switch your role.
Okay.
All right, does that make sense? So that, and at the bottom of her card is her health, which is 6, and her sanity, which is 6. If your health goes down to 0, you die. Well, you suffer a physical wound, and you're out of the scenario. If your sanity drops to 0, you go insane. You suffer a mental trauma, and you're out of the scenario. So you never want either one of those to hit 0. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
I hope I'm loud enough now.
Yes,
don't know.
yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Works out.
Too
You're
loud. I'm kidding.
So then we deal with let's deal with, before we jump over to Leo, let's deal with that first card that we saw. This.
Yeah.
Every card every card has a weakness that is specific to the character, and then they have a random basic weakness. This weakness is specific to Lola. And it basically says discard when revelation means that when you reveal it, it automatically happens. You don't get to keep it in your hand. You don't get to say, okay, well, I'll play this when I'm ready. It automatically happens. So you will discard all cards you control of your current role, then discard the top card of your deck and switch the role to that current one. Is that so? It's the weaknesses hurt you. There are 2 of them in your deck. The rest of them are good things.
Gotcha.
Okay. So let's see. And
So
if
don't draw those.
don't draw those. Those are bad. There is no dice rolling in this game. Everything that you do to mitigate the damage that you're going to take comes out of the chaos bag, and we'll go to that in a second. So Leo has an ability, so he has a different symbol, and that symbol with the circle is a reaction. So it basically says, it usually has after something that, like, after ... will tell you when the reaction triggers. And it's not like a once in a thing. Every single time it happens, the reaction triggers, right? So if something says every single time a monster moves, do this, every single time a monster moves, that reaction triggers. But for him, his is specific. It says after your turn begins, you can play an ally asset, reducing its cost by 1. An ally, which should still be on here. Nope, that's this guy. So the beat cop is an ally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an asset, because you can see up at the top left it says asset. Now that 4 that goes with it is how much resources it costs to play that card. So basically, with Leo, it reduces it by 1, so it'll cost 3 resources instead of 4. And an ally is your buddy. He comes out with you. You can only have 1 of them in play at a time. In play at a time, right? Basically, he gives you +1 fight when he has been played and he's out. Okay. As a free action, you could discard Beat Cop to deal 1 damage. Now, here's the cool thing about allies. You see his health at the bottom? If someone's going to hit you for damage, you can throw that damage onto him, and you take none. So they're
your own personal shield.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So keep in mind that lightning bolt is a free action. It doesn't cost. You only have 2 actions per turn, and the free action doesn't cost an action to do. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Okay. You got symbols like this guy here, which is his 45 automatic. So 4 ammo means that there's 4 chips on this card when you put it into play. After the 4 chips run out, you discard the card. Its effect and everything is gone.
Gotcha.
So when you play the card, it's a one-handed item, as you can see in the bottom left. Mm-hmm. And you can have 2 one-handed items or 1 two-handed item, but that's it. The arrow that
1911s.
the arrow that you see is an action, so it costs 1 of your actions to do that, to trigger this weapon, right? So you will spend. Oh, it's 3 actions. I thought it was 2. Anyway,
we're playing on hard mode.
but it's 3 actions. Sorry, Kate's correcting me. I've been playing. I think I got the scent on the brain. So you get 3 actions per turn, not 2. So this arrow means that it's an action to do. So 1 of your actions will be spent doing this, and it says to spend 1 ammo to draw a fight. Well, remember with him, his fight is 4. So you will fight with 4, but this card gives you get a +1 to fight, so your fight is 5. So you pull from the chaos bag against the creature, and if you meet or beat the number that basically their number that you have to meet or beat, then you will deal. Your character automatically only deals 1 damage per attack, but this gun lets you deal an additional damage, so you'll deal 2 damage. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're saying I'm going to punch the monster and you have like 5 and you pull a 0 from the token bag and you're like, oh, I get to hit it for 5. No, you only hit it 1 time.
Right.
For 1 damage. All right, so some more symbols. Let's see. Hers is the reactionary one for Ursula. Okay, let's take a look at Akashi Onyele, the sorcerer. So her ability, which I think her ability is really cool, but her ability is your assets with uses charges. You know how that one, how like the gunhead use ammo? There are things in her deck that says uses charges. So it says that whenever I put one in play, it gets an additional charge on it.
Okay.
And so it's just for her.
That's
and
cool.
then each one of them have an Elder Sign ability that boosts them a little bit. Does that make sense so far?
Yep.
Okay. So from that, which character do you want to pick?
Am I getting first option?
Sure. Guess, man. Guess. Go for it.
Let's go with Ursula.
Okay. So go ahead. So you'll grab Ursula. So we will fly over here. And we will put your...
Wait, would Ursula try to steal Lola's voice?
Potentially. I was looking for a place to explore under the sea here.
Oh my god, y'all are the worst.
Wow. I'm just so happy y'all knew what I was talking about.
We're all nerds here, man. We're all nerds here. Alright, so those are your tokens. This is where your investigator card is to keep track of. And this is the token that'll be in play when we start the scenario. So these are your cards. So we'll get to that in a fun second. So who are you picking, Steven?
Oh, yeah, indecisive. I kind of want Grouchy Pants over here.
Okay.
Leo.
Okay, so you're going for him?
I don't know his. Yeah, I think I'll go with Leo. I just like how he's like, I really don't want to be here. That facial expression.
All right. So
That or all of his buddies are gone.
So we'll get Leo. We'll put that there for right now and grab your 3 tokens.
Thank you.
And I am going to go with Akachi Onyele.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. All right.
That was my 3rd choice.
Akachi has a really cool thing. She has a permanent card. And the permanent card comes out always permanent. So it's out. It's out there. We're talking about it.
Oh.
It's there in your face.
That spell book looks sweet though. I like that art.
Yeah, but she's going to be an interesting one to play. So her permanent, whenever you have a card that says permanent on it, it comes out as you're setting up and it stays out. It is permanent. So it says, when you purchase Arcane Research, suffer 1 mental trauma. After each scenario of a campaign, reduce the experience cost of the first spell card you upgrade by the next scenario by 1. So cool, helpful stuff. I already know how to play that, and that's awesome. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle our deck. So hover over your cards and do R.
Okay.
And then we're going to draw 5 cards in our hand.
Okay.
You can just press the number 5 and it'll throw 5 on there. Or how much ever you need.
Wow, I did not do that. Let's go 3.
You made it hard on yourself, didn't you? There you go. Flip these cards over.
I wanted it to really feel more tactile.
And we can see each other's hands, so we can help. So coming down to mine, basically what we're doing is we're looking at the first 5 cards and we're going to determine. Let Pac-Man know that Ursula's investigation reaction due to moving is free. Oh, yes. I'll get to it, Kate. I'll get to it. I got it covered. Because if I start jumping, I'm gonna lose my place. Okay. So when we draw our 5 cards, we take a look at these cards, and then we determine what cards do we want to keep and what cards do we want to mulligan. You can mulligan all 5. You can mulligan 1, how much ever you want. And what that means is that you just put them back. You draw the top X amount of cards to get back up to 5, and then you reshuffle your deck, right? If you drew a weakness at your first 5 card pull, you just grab the next top card and reshuffle it back in your deck. Weaknesses, the game's not that mean. However, this game's got a rule called the Grim Rule, and the Grim Rule states that if you if the outcome of what we're trying to do will help the game hurt us more, then that is what we have to do. We cannot make the unknown decisions towards us. It has to be towards the game.
Gotcha.
Okay. So one of the things I also want to let you know is these symbols that are on the side of the card here, Pac-Man. Basically these symbols like the willpower and the fight and the knowledge and all that stuff. If I'm making a test, instead I can commit those to the card. So for instance, this two willpower. If I have to test willpower, my willpower is 5. But if I want it to be, if let's say it says that you have to get a 7, I could then say, okay, well, I'm going to commit this card to it. So I commit these two to that test, and then it becomes 7, and then I draw from the token bag and deal with the horrible consequences. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. I just need to play through it.
Yeah, once we start getting into it, it'll make complete sense. But for right now, look at your decks for what you've drawn the 5. Take a look at them all. Ask me if you have any questions. And see if there's something that would be helpful for what you're thinking. This old book that you got is awesome. Hang on to it. But but ask me if you have any questions about what you have. Why did you grow that? I need this to be smaller. You gotta shrink it back down.
I has question.
What's up?
I've got 2 skill cards, and they don't have any sort of cost on them. So skills are not cost. Skills
aren't things that you put down as assets in play. Skills are things that you put towards skill checks, so therefore they won't be symbols. And they're considered neutral. So for instance, if you're like, okay, I need to test knowledge so I can get a clue, then you could commit unexpected courage. Ooh, I got disconnected from the lobby. That's not fun. Uh-oh.
Did you?
Yeah, are y'all still in?
I'm still okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here.
It says you're still in the game.
Why did it disconnect me? That is the weirdest thing. Let me do this and see what happens.
Boy.
You're still in the game.
Did it kick you out? Okay. Awesome.
Well, you didn't get far.
Awesome.
This is a really hard game.
Alright, I gotta hop back in. I don't know why it crashed out. That's so weird.
Do not play the game. Do not click.
Let me start a new one instead of that one. I
had a dream 2 days ago. I'm not lying. That I had to fight Cthulhu. When you told me that we were doing this, I guess it was on my mind. No, I lost. It was horrifying.
I don't think you would win that, no matter what.
No, I lost in my dreams.
All
it was cool.
Will it let me back in?
Let's connect.
That was weird. Wait, are they doing an update? If they're doing an update, I'm gonna be furious.
It says update.
Thing is not quite right at the moment.
Yeah. Is it Steam bugging out?
Maybe. Don't know yet.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me do some research. And sorry, everybody, this is not cool.
It says I'm connecting back into your session, so I'm gonna see.
Yeah, but I gotta.
Oh yeah, nothing's loaded.
Yeah, I gotta pop out. Steam went belly up. All right, so let's switch back to this so people aren't looking at a weird screen. My intro, and let's see about. I'm going to restart Tabletop Simulator. Yeah, because it looks like it's kicking everything out. Let me restart Tabletop. Cthulhu has descended.
Well, in the meantime, Pac-Man will sing us a song.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's try this.
Got many of a song in my repertoire.
Many a shanty.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again.
Tonight's not my performing night, so I cannot
resting
sing.
it for tomorrow.
For later.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, mine already went through the update earlier, so
will
just lock me back in.
Will it blend? Will it blend? Oh, okay, it's coming back up. It's loading, articulating spleens, and it still has all the cards on it, so we're okay so far.
Articulating spleens?
That's an old school one right there. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm back, so y'all can hop back in. And let's get back to the digital scene.
I think. Yep.
Cards you're back on. Right. Okay. Yep.
This maybe I broke it because.
Oh my gosh! Why did it jump all the way down there? That makes no sense. That was weird.
I'm coming. It's just taking a bit.
All right.
Okay, back to where we were.
Okay, so we were talking about committing atrocities. Now, I mean, committing to skills. Skill cards don't usually have, asset cards do. Event cards are cards that you pay to play the event on your turn, right? So if it says, I don't know, you don't have any events, Steven, let me see if Pac-Man has any. An asset. You see this weakness that you have? Ditch it. Draw a new card.
Okay, that's easy.
Yep. And then reshuffle this.
Knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, here's an event. Preposterous Sketches is an event.
Yep.
So basically, as an event, this isn't something, once again, that you could put down as an asset, but you could pay 2 resources to play it, and it plays it outright, or you could just use you don't have to pay resources to commit to a skill, which is on the left side. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so you're going to start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources. We all start off with 5.
Mm-hmm.
So increase that there to 5. Yep.
Roger that.
And it's right click to go down, left click to go up, type of thing.
I see. That's cool.
Yep. Oh, I got my draw pile in the wrong place.
No plus or minus button. Oh.
Yeah, move it over there to where it says draw.
Yeah, makes sense. I do like playmats. Really cool, actually.
All right. So, fun, hard times. The Chaos Bag. Chaos Bag is terrible. And I've already, let me reset it up just in case it got messed up to standard. All right. Hey, Luna. The Chaos Bag, this is the button to draw from the Chaos Bag. It's automatically shuffled and gotten. So let's say I'm going to do a willpower check. I'm at 5. I have to beat a 3. I'm like, oh, well, I got 5, so I should be okay. I click this button to draw from the Chaos Bag. Hey, look, I got an Elder Sign. Actually worked. So
wow.
I got, hey.
You used it up already.
I used it up already. So that's how you draw from the Chaos Bag when you're checking, is just you click on that. But the Chaos Bag is automatically shuffled, and then you click on it again to get rid of it.
Okay.
All right, so you don't have to delete anything.
What happens?
All right, go ahead.
So what?
All right. If you accidentally delete the token, or would it go back in? Or?
No, do not delete the token. I think I'd probably have to ditch the bag and reset it. Yeah, so don't delete it. Yeah, that's the difficulty. So we picked standard because we're not. Standard's hard enough. Stop it. So, all right. This is the Mythos deck. It's full of terrible things that wants to kill us, and we have to draw one each round. It's awful. It's garbage.
Cool.
I hate it so much. This is the agenda. The agenda is what is the game working to beat us. If the agenda is met, bad things start happening. After a while, we lose the game.
Mm-hmm.
This is the act. This is what we're working towards. I'm not zooming into it right now because I want to read the story to everybody so that we can get into what the agenda is and the act, and I'll read through that full thing. But the act usually means we need to find enough clues to be worth anything. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Cool. All right. So I am going to do a media source and see if I can grab blue stacks. That was a media source. That's not a media source. Okay, I'll just read it straight up, so we don't have to go through the craziness. All right, so I got BlueStacks up, which is going to be our campaign. We're going to start a new campaign, which is going to be the Path to Carcosa. Include all basic weaknesses from all these decks because Kate made us infinitely powerful. So we'll just do those. Sorry if you can't see. I'm just building this up so I can create the campaign. All right, new campaign. The campaign will be Path to Carcosa. The name of the campaign will be Please Don't Die.
Please don't die.
It will be guided. So the app will be guiding us. We'll add our investigators. I'm just going to add. Okay. I'm just going to add investigators so we can get this started. Hit done. Start me up.
What's an estimated cost for all of this game? Everything.
This is a living card game. This isn't KDM. It's nicer. I don't know if this is nicer than KDM. Each scenario pack is so the main deluxe box that comes out, it's about $22, and then each scenario pack is about $15, and there's 6 scenario packs. So 30, 60, 90, and about 22. So about 100.
Yeah.
100. Yeah. So that's where. Yep, that's where we are. All right. So, but that's per cycle. Okay, that's not the entire game. That's per cycle. And so they've been the cycles. The cycles have been Night of the Zealot, Dunwich Legacy, Path to Carcosa, Forgotten Age, Circle Undone, Dream Eaters, and now the Innsmouth Conspiracy. So there's 7 of them at $100 and some odd each cycle. So right now you're up to about $700, plus scenarios and expansions and stuff like that.
And sleeves and oh boy.
So basically Aeon Zen.
No, I mean Aeon Zen is a little bit cheaper than this.
Wow.
All right, so here we go. Have you seen the yellow sign? He mentioned the establishment of the dynasty in Carcosa, the lakes which connected Hastur, Aldebaran, and the mysterious of the Hydes. He speaks of Casilda and Camilla, and sounded the cloudy depths of Dehim and the lake of Hali. Robert W. Chambers, the repairer reputation. Let's see. We're doing with standard difficulty. Seed. Okay, there's a new keyword called hidden. The new keyword says some encounter cards in the Path to Carcosa campaigns have the hidden keyword. Hidden cards have revelation abilities that secretly add them to your hand. This should be done without revealing that card or its text to the other investigators. While a hidden card is in your hand, treat it as if it were in your threat area. Kate said roughly 700 without special investigators and standaloads, probably $1,000 all in right now.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. So while a hidden card's in your hand, treat it as if it's in your threat area. Its constant abilities are active, and abilities on it can be triggered, but only by you. Okay? We can help each other in this game a lot. A hidden card counts towards your hand size, but it cannot be discarded from your hand by any means except those described on the card. So hidden cards are not fun things from what this is describing. When discarded, hidden cards are placed in the encounter discard pile. They do not remain a part of your deck like weaknesses do. For the best experience, players are encouraged to stay in character and not share information about hidden cards in their hand. So we'll try to play it as best we can. All right. Doubt and conviction. Some story resolutions and interludes in the Path to Carcosa campaign instruct the players to mark 1 doubt or mark 1 conviction in their campaign log. We have a campaign log. This is done by filling in one of the boxes next to doubt or conviction in the log, which is in the left side of the board if you're looking for it. Later in the campaign, some scenarios will have us do some more stuff with that, and we have story cards that'll go through. Okay, here we go. Proceed to the prologue. Prologue. Proceed. You turn over the folded program in your hand, reading it from what seems like the 100th time. Miskatonic Playhouse presents The King in Yellow, it reads. A special one-night engagement at Arkham's very own Ward Theater. An irresistible drama in 2 acts. Production staged and directed by Neil Egram. The cast is a small ensemble with 1 unattributed credit at the end, The Stranger. To have such a highly anticipated play come to Arkham all the way from Paris is a noteworthy event, even if it is just for one night. For weeks leading up to the show, it was the talk of the town. It seems so unassuming, and yet you have evidence something sinister is at work. It started with the disappearance of one of the stagehands at the theater, a boy of only 17 who missed rehearsal one night and was never seen again. Then, less than 2 weeks before the performance, there was the musician whose corpse was found with a gun in its mouth. Perhaps most chilling was the crazed man the coppers had picked up in Independence Square, who had been ranting and raving about the King's return. He was brought to Arkham Asylum. Really? Batman? And you were surprised to discover that he was not alone in his delusion. Finding these events suspicious, you and your companions have delved deeper into the matter. Although no connection could be proven, these weren't the only strange events surrounding the up-and-coming play. Instances of suicide and madness have followed in its wake, and you are determined to discover why. The lights in the auditorium dim, and a spotlight shines on the stage. What unfolds is not quite what you expected. Slow-paced and monstrous and monotonous, the first act of The King in Yellow is tedious and boring. The setting and characters are compelling, but the meandering and nonsensical story does little to entertain or inform. You begin to wonder whether the dreadful events surrounding The King in Yellow aren't connected after all. Perhaps it was just your overactive imagination. How could such a trivial and unassuming show cause such pandemonium? You're surprised when the first act closes without any rising action or revelation. The lights rise for the intermission, and you consider leaving early, stifling a yawn. Before you are able to decide, however, you find yourself drifting asleep. If Lola Hayes was chosen as the investigator for this campaign, which she isn't, and I'll be the head investigator since we're starting off the first, and then we'll spread it around as we go through different. So no one picked Lola, I don't believe, right? Yeah, you got Ursula. Yep, no one picked Lola. Okay. So if Lola was chosen as investigator, no, she wasn't. So curtain call. Here's the first act. We're getting into it. Let's see. You awaken with a start. As though shaken by an unseen force, you must have slept for quite some time, for there are only a few other patrons in the audience, and no performers on stage. The lights are dimmed and the stage curtains are tattered and ripped, though you do not remember that being the case during the first act. You wait a moment before you are sure that this isn't part of the performance. As you wait, a foul but unrecognizable smell permeates the air. How long have you been asleep? Shaking off your drowsiness, you walk toward one of the seated patrons and ask for the time, but he does not respond. It is then that you realize you're speaking to a corpse. The Mythos deck has been built. Set aside some specific things, which I have. Put the theater, lobby, backstage locations in play. Each investigator begins in the theater, so that little card that you have, put that card in the theater card.
Roger.
Yep, and we're ready to go. So that starts us off. We're all... Yep, grab me, thank you. So we all start here, and what we do here is this is the... the theater. Must have been one hell of an intermission. So we flip this card over, and we read on it, and it says location. So this shroud and the shroud location, Pac-Man, is like if you're testing to get clues, that shroud is the number that you have to compete against what you're going to try. Okay.
Okay.
I'll explain it as we go. So to say that the theater is in disarray would be a profound understatement. The walls and seats previously polished to shine are cracked and caked with dirt. The curtains are tattered and the set is stained with old blood. You aren't sure what's worse, the smell of rot or the nagging feeling that you've been asleep for a very long time. So if you look at the bottom of the card, you see the green and the blue symbols. Those are connections to the areas that you can go to. So the green symbol, if you notice at the top over here on backstage, and the blue symbol's over here in the lobby. And notice on the lobby, it has a blue, red, and a different symbol. Well, the red symbol's backstage is the balcony. The orange is back to the theater. And this one is yet to be revealed. To reveal these areas, we have to move to them. One movement costs one action. Okay?
I see.
So since I'm the lead investigator, I go first. And we start off with the investigation phase first.
Okay.
So, I am going to... Let me prep myself.
Should we, like, split the party or run together?
That all depends. That all depends. I don't know this scenario at all, so we're going in blind.
Let's do it.
Let's see. Sure.
Sorry, Luna's gonna tap
sure they
on
do.
if you can hear that.
I've got this nice
fitting.
asset, the Spirit Speaker. Exhaust Spirit Speaker. Choose an asset you control which uses charges. Either return that asset to your hand, or move all charges from that asset to your resource pool as resource card. Okay, so or I can do the Enchanted Blade to get a weapon out to start fighting. I'm not a fighter. I'm a spellcaster. I need to use willpower. Play a spell or ritual card from your hand. Yeah, I want to start with something in hand. So, if you want to know what your actions are, if you come over here to this is round sequence. I think if I could, no, it's on the other side. It's over here. Your actions say that you can draw a card or not and. Oh, what did I miss? Wait, did you want to keep your hand? Yes, I did. I did want to keep my hand, Kate. I did. Draw. Okay, so as your action, you can draw one card or gain a resource, not and. You can play an event or an asset. You can activate a turn ability. Yes. Sorry. yeah. That probably happened when it got really weird. They looked at their hand and they said that they were interested in keeping what they had.
Yeah, I think I like what I've got.
Yeah.
I was thinking about discarding one, but then I was like, nah, because I have 2 copies of one. But then I was like, I think I'm okay.
Two copies is good to go towards. You've got this nice machete and the Derringer, so 2 weapons, and you got a buddy. The buddy is good. The buddy is good.
Is this a? Oh, this is a. It says.
Oh no,
but it does count.
This is not a. This is an item. As you can see, it goes on your chest. It's the bandolier. It can take 1 damage for you. But
it's like armor.
Yeah, but it lets you have 1 additional hand slot. So basically you can carry 3 you can carry 3 weapons instead of, 2. Or 2 weapons instead of 1. Yep.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm staying.
All right. And let's just verify cuz that's a good question, Kate. Pac-Man, are you good with your hand or you want to switch it out?
I think so. I mean,
you've got a knife. You got a knife, which is good. So you got a weapon. The old book of lore lets you choose an investigator location. An investigator searches the top cards of his or her deck, draws from it, and then shuffles. And that's an asset that stays down. So basically, when you pay the 3 resources to put it down, you can use an action to do it. If that makes sense. You got the Hawkeye folding camera. As a reaction, after the last clue is discovered from your collection, place 1 resource from the token pool in evidence. Ooh, this boosts you super cool. So you want to be in areas. This Hawkeye folding camera is pretty cool as an asset. You basically, you also need to read oh, yes, I'll read the agenda and act cards as well before we start. You also need to, this card's really cool because if the area is complete, so after the last clue is discovered from the location that you are on, if you're that area that you're on, automatically this card triggers once it's down on your asset board, and it means that you get to take a token from the pool and put it on this card. And if you have 1 token, then you get +1 willpower. If you have 2, you get +1 willpower and +1 knowledge. If you get 3, you get +1 sanity. So your sanity goes from 7 to 8. Does that make sense? That's a pretty cool card. Preposterous Sketches is good. It's decent. You could probably use it for its abilities on the side, but it's decent. And this guy is your ally, Dr. Millen. Dr. Millen Christopher. He's an ally that can help you. He has a reaction. So basically, once he's down as an asset, you'll get +1 knowledge. And after, if you say you're going to investigate to get a clue. If you're successful and he's down as an asset, his reaction triggers that you gain a resource.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool stuff. Let's go over and read. And Kate was right. I read the introduction of Curtain Call. Now let's see what's working against us. So, sorry, I'm excited, Kate. I'm excited. So, Agenda 1A, the third act. The theater is eerily silent. The old wooden floor creaks beneath your feet, and a light rain gently patters on the roof as you explore the auditorium. There are more rotting corpses among the seats, and the rest of the crowd has vanished. So that 6 at the bottom is how many doom tokens that are going to hit this card for the agenda to move forward. We don't want the agenda to move forward before we finish the act, okay? Next up, the act, what we're trying to accomplish. You pinch Awakening. You pinch yourself to see if you are dreaming, and sure enough, your skin stings and reddens. You take a few deep breaths and try to think rationally. Whatever is going on, you must explore the theater to learn the truth of the matter. Alright, this is how we solve this act. You see that bottom number that says 3 with the investigator symbol on it? That means 3 clue tokens per investigator, so we need a total of 9 clue tokens.
Oh, well.
Once we all have, that means that, and you don't have, if you're going to be the clue getter, you can get all 9. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be 3, 3, 3. It can just be, we just need a total of 9. Okay?
Gotcha.
Sweet.
As soon as we have 9, as soon as we do, we advance the act. We don't have to wait for it. Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm sharing my info with you
Yep.
without giving you the clue token.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kate, for reminding me of that. All right, so we're keeping our cards, and we're gonna have some fun. So, fight with my mind. I need something to fight with my mind. Spirit Seeker, I'm not ready to go down yet. I get some spells out. Yep, this is the one. I'm using Wither. So I'm gonna spend 2 resources to put Wither down, which it costs 2 resources, so go down 1, 2. And this goes down here as my spell, and I can only have 2 spells. So that's my first action, right? My second action, where should we go? My second action is to move to the lobby. So I'm going to come over to the lobby, and as soon as I land on this space, we'll flip this card and see what's going on. So through the tall glass doors leading into the lobby, you can see that this room isn't nearly as dilapidated as the auditorium. Signs promoting the King in Yellow taunt you from inside. So what's in the lobby? Look. Okay, so there's only 1 clue on here. Cool. And the shroud value is 4. So that means, what that means, Pac-Man, is that knowledge of the book, I basically have to get a 4 or better to beat this after pulling from the chaos back. And right now I'm at a 2. So that was my second action. What you can, so forced, now here's a bad thing. When I got into the lobby, this happens. When lobby is revealed, put 2 of the set aside lobby doorway locations into play at random. Alrighty. These are the set asides. Lobby door. There are 3 of these. So put these out, and then give those a shuffle. And then we're just gonna pull 2. 1, 2, and we're gonna put them in play at random. Boom, boom. So those are the pluses. So you see the plus that's on here? So you can go through the lobby door. So when the lobby door is revealed, put 2 of the set aside lobby doorway locations into play at random. And you can spend 2 actions to draw 3 cards here. Only here. 2 actions of your 3.
Okay.
All right, so I can move here, but I don't know what those are. I've only got one action left. I'm going to prep myself. Let's see. That's an event. That's an event. Not ready yet. I could spend my other 3 to put down the enchanted blade.
That might be.
It's not really for me though.
Oh, is
I want to fight with my mind since my mind's so strong, and that spell lets me do that.
Okay.
Spirit Seeker might be cool to get out now. And discard that asset. I don't know what to do for my last turn. I'm gonna draw a card for my last turn. I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, it's an ally. Cool, this works.
Sweet.
So when I play, okay, so that's my 3. So basically, I finish my 3. I flip my card over to the gray side. It passes to the next person. So whoever wants to go next, go for it.
I can take it if you want, or do you got a plan in mind? All right.
Nope.
I was thinking of my and to test for clues. Is that your intellect value, or the
book knowledge?
Knowledge.
But you have to be in the area with the clue to get it. You have to be in the area with the clue to get it. Yep.
I was thinking of maybe using one action to move, one action to attempt it. Now I have 3, but I have unexpected courage, and it has 2 question marks, so I can put that towards a skill
you can put it towards the skill check for sure. The one thing I would recommend is that you get a weapon in hand. you are one of our fighters.
Okay.
Hey Brian,
so
how's it going?
Bandolier.
Bandolier would be a weapon, but it would give you the ability to have another one. But you don't need that right now. I would probably recommend either going with the Derringer or going with the machete. The Derringer only has 3 bullets and then it's discarded, but it gives you +2 to fight. So that's pretty smooth.
I think I would go with the stronger one straight out first.
Okay,
since we're early game.
Okay.
And then kind of hold on to the machete.
All right, so tick down 3 resources.
Roger that. Wait, this way.
Yep.
So I should be at 2.
And then put that in the hand slot here.
Bam.
And there are the 3 slots. Those are your 3 shots. So you get 3 shots on them.
Nice.
Okay. So that's your first action.
Right.
Then your second action is going to be.
If I move in there with you, it's going to reveal a new card.
If you do what?
If I move to where you're at?
It won't reveal a new card. I've already revealed the area.
Oh, okay. You know,
and you can either go backstage or you can come to the lobby. Those are the only 2 places you can go to.
You know what? I see you kind of heading to the lobby area. I'm going to go ahead and just check backstage.
Okay. So you go ahead and move.
My head probably was over.
So you move over. Backstage.
Yeah.
The set is different from what you remember from the play's first act. Decorated with a backdrop of an unsettling sunset. So you flip this card. There is only 1 clue on here. And forced. Nice. When backstage is revealed, put 2 of the set-aside backstage doorway locations into play at random. So let's get the backstage doorway. These here. And then we will shuffle. Grab 2 of them.
1 and 2.
And put them over here.
I'm going to put 1 here, and does the other one have to go next to it here?
Yeah, right there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool.
So it has 1 clue on it, just 1. While you are at backstage, each hidden treachery in your hand counts as 3 cards instead of 1 for the purpose of counting your hand size. Oh yes, there is a hand size, and if you exceed your hand size, you have to discard cards. And I think your
Alright.
hand size is 8, I believe.
Gross.
Yeah.
That is gross.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any hidden treachery yet, so I'm kind
And
of okay. And that 3...
the shroud is a 3 that you have to beat with your knowledge check to get that clue. So that's your second
I
action.
could attempt that. Yeah,
You could.
I could attempt that.
You could.
Let's you know what? Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt. Your base is 3. Are you committing anything else to it?
Yes, I'm gonna do 1 unexpected courage card. Now it does say max 1 committed.
Yeah, so you can't do 2 unexpected courages. You can only do 1.
Oh, okay, but I do get the bonus of the 2
Yes.
on the card.
Yes. Yep.
Itself. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So I'll play this out. I guess just that on the board.
Yeah, just put it on the board. All right, so now your number's up to 5, right? And you're trying to beat 3.
Sweet.
You got to draw from the chaos bag.
There we go.
Yep.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Bam!
+1. Hey, so that's a 6, so you beat it. So you get the clue, so grab the clue and put it on your character.
Let's go. I got a clue, guys.
So you grab that clue, you tick this up 1, saying you got tick.
Tick, tick.
I wonder if you just do that. You just drop it on here where it says clues. Alright.
Maybe I took the wrong side.
It's okay. Alright, so then we click there to get rid of that. Alright, so that was turn number 3. And you flip that card over and you're done. Alright, Pac-Man's turn.
Sweet.
Alright. So, Ursula seems to be an explorer. I want to go exploring.
And do you see her ability? This was the thing that Kate wanted me to remind you of.
After I move.
Yeah, so after you move to a new location, you get to take and investigate action for free.
Yep, and that's why I wanna be the traveler.
Travel.
So I can only move.
Yep, you're either coming with me to the lobby or to him backstage. Now he's already got the clue from backstage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the lobby then.
Okay. All right, so you move to the lobby and you immediately get to investigate. The shroud is a 4. Mm-hmm. Your base check is a 4. Do you want to commit anything else to that? Any book symbols that you have up here that you'd wish to commit?
I mean, really, the only ones I could play were these two.
I would keep Dr. Millen. I would keep Dr. Millen, and I would probably put Preposterous Sketches.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe this one.
Yeah. That would be my recommendation. That'll put you to 5.
I just play it wherever.
Yeah, wherever. Yep. And then draw from the chaos bag.
There we go. -1.
So 4, so you got it. So go ahead and grab the clue.
Yoink.
Good job. Alright, so close that. Then this card will go to your discard over here.
Yep.
And just to make sure, Steven puts it in his discard. And that is action number 1.
Yep.
That was your first action.
Action 2. I guess I'm going to the balcony. Unless I can open up.
I would probably say prep yourself. Because when the Mythos hits, it is terrible.
Okay.
You could do I'd probably say if you have to your fight is terrible.
Yep, that's why I want to run.
So you need to
bye.
I would probably say play Dr. Milan because he can absorb some hits just in case you get hit. It'll cost 4 of your resources. That would be my recommendation. Yep, and Kate agrees.
Yeah.
Kate and I are on the same page.
I guess I'll
I'm on the same page too.
Does he go? No, that's
he will go. Yep, there. Yep. And then take that down to 1. Yep. Mm-hmm. So that's 2, and then you can move if you want. That's just prepping yourself because when the Mythos hits, it hurts.
I'm going to the balcony.
Okay, let's take a look at the balcony. A carpeted staircase leads up into the balcony. Somehow, a hot draft is blowing down through the steep passageway. And we flip. There are one clue per investigator. So there are 3 clues. Shroud is 2, and remember, your ability procs Oh, you don't get another free investigate. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so it's once per turn. All right, so after you perform a move action during which you move from the balcony to the theater, take 2 damage. So you automatically take 2 damage.
So
that's
the question.
horrifying.
So the question
Uh-huh.
that I had was, this really wasn't my third action, because isn't this after this test ends, you may move to a connecting location?
No, that's only if you draw the Elder Sign from the Chaos bag.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Gotcha.
yep. That's the effect of the Elder Sign.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm forced. So after I perform a move action,
you take 2 damage. Now,
awesome.
Yeah, so basically, just tick this to 2. You could split damage, but it would kill Dr. Millen, and you want him for his ability. No. You want him for his ability. So you'll take 2. I maybe I have some heals in here, but we'll see. All right, so that's your third action.
Find out.
Right?
Twist my ankle. Yep.
Yep. So we flip our card over. Okay, so then we go to. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's happened every time somebody moves here, or only when it flips?
After you perform a move action during which you move from the balcony to the... Oh, you don't take any damage. I read that wrong. I'm sorry, Pac-Man. I read that wrong. Because it says after you move from the balcony to the theater, you take 2 damage. So it's like you're jumping down.
Yeah, I'm not agile enough to make that.
Yeah. So you can move there and you'll take 2 damage. So I got that wrong.
Superhero fall.
Yeah, so...
on the knee with the leg out.
So no damage yet. No damage yet. All right, so we're good. But this thing has a victory point. So basically that victory point at the bottom we need because we get to upgrade our decks with this since this is a deck builder. If we if we get every single clue off this location, we get that victory point.
Okay.
We should do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we should.
But that ends our turn. So it goes to the next phase. The next phase is the enemy phase. If there are any enemies available, they would act and do the nasty damage to us. Then we go to the upkeep phase. So the upkeep phase is we reflip our cards. We get 1 resource. So add 1 resource to your pool, and you draw 1 card into your hand.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Oh, I got the shriveling. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, so
what is this? I got a rock.
What'd you get? Moonstone. Actually, this is pretty cool. It boosts your flight, which you should be doing a lot of since your fight's terrible. And your flight, when you evade something, you actually help everybody because you shut the monster down for the enemy phase when you evade them.
Action.
So getting that is cool. Getting that is cool.
Check me out, guys. Mitch
what you
Brown. Got? Oh yeah, you're coming out.
Mitch Brown. You have 2 additional ally slots. Whoa, that is awesome.
Wow,
that is awesome.
Dude, that guy's awesome.
Yeah, that guy's Wolverine. All right, so
yeah, really.
so we do basically we reset our action cards. We ready any exhausted cards, but we didn't have any. We draw a card, we gain a resource, and then we check our hand size to make sure that we have 8 or less. I'm at 6.
Okay.
All right. Then it goes to the Mythos phase. First thing we do is we place a Doom on the agenda. The next thing we do is let's see. The next thing we do is each one of us grabs an encounter card. So let me shuffle this up. Grab 1, take it to your area.
I don't want to.
All right. And put it here. Put it like right here. Not in your hand. Yeah, no.
Oh, I know. I just drew it to my hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, do we reveal it?
And then we reveal it. Flip it.
Oh.
And then let's check out. Let's take it in order. So let's start with Pac-Man. So Pac-Man has the King's Edict. Revelation. For each cultist enemy in play, move 1 clue from that enemy's location to that enemy. Until the end of the round, each cultist enemy in play gets +1 fight for each clue. If no clues are moved by this effect, the King Edicts gain Surge. Surge means you draw another. Surge means you draw another card.
I do.
You could do it here. I forgot this thing's scripted. You could just click there. Yep. And we can just discard that one. All right. Spirit's Torment. And draw a card.
Attached to your location.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so revelation. Add this to your location. Forced. After you leave attached location, you must either take one horror or lose an action. As an action, you can place one of your clues on the attached location to discard this. So basically, this is going here. And if you will have to sacrifice a clue to get rid of it, or you will either take one horror or lose an action when you leave this area. Right now, you're okay. But when you leave, ugh. So it's not an awful card because you're gonna be there getting these clues.
Yep.
So it's when you leave, you'll just have to deal with it.
Yep.
Okay, that's you. You lucked out. For me, I did luck out. I got a monster. So the poltergeist.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, it's not fun. Can't be damaged except by spells, so it's perfect for me. And I can parlay with the monster. So as an action, I can parlay. Test 3 to attempt to banish it. If you succeed, deal it 1 damage.
Okay.
Oh, God. Okay, so I can still hit it with spells, and I can parlay. So this monster goes into my threat area, threat 1. The center icon is the number I need to beat to hit it. That's the 2. Sorry. I screwed that up. The center icon is its health. So it has 2 health. If I'm going to fight it, the 3 is the number I need to beat. So if I get 3 or better, I can do 1 damage to it. The 4, if I'm going to evade it, which means I will exhaust it and then run away, I have to get a 4 or greater. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So that's my problem.
What's the 2 brains? Does that also match the health rate?
Oh, yes. The 2 brains is that's how much damage it does to me when it hits me.
Oh.
It does two sanity damage.
Got that brain power.
Got that brain power. All right, and your pain is oh boy,
mine's
you drew
fun.
the fanatic.
Yeah, mine's fun.
All right, so the fanatic. So where it spawns, reveal location with the most clues. So this fanatic isn't coming to you. Oh no! Oh no! It's coming up here. And
don't worry, guys. I'm okay on the balcony.
And it says,
jump off the balcony.
And it says, forced. After Fanatic enters play, which it just did, move 1 clue to the from the Fanatic's location to the Fanatic. Ooh.
Oh, come on.
When you defeat the Fanatic, take control of all of the clues that are on it.
Okay.
It's engaged with. Okay. That's weird because it's supposed to be engaged with you after. Oh. I see. It's your problem, Pac-Man.
Yeah.
So it's in your threat area. He will do 1 damage to you. He has 2 health. You need a 3 or better to either fight or evade him. If you evade him, basically,
running.
Yeah. If you evade him, you'll dump him on the floor and run away. That's the Mythos phase. The Mythos phase is awful. Alright, so after that, then it goes back to the investigator phase, so now it's our turn.
Yeah, finally. We can now do cool things.
Okay, so
so mean.
Any one of us could go in any order. It's not Oh, okay. Kate says when they spawn in an area where you are, it auto engages you.
Cool.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go.
You want to go first, Pac-Man? Okay, so what do you want to do?
I mean, my attack is awful, so I guess I should run.
If you run, remember this spirit's. Oh, that's if you after you leave the attached location, you must either take 1 horror or lose 1 action. If you run.
I don't mind losing an action, but like, how do I deal with this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you see that green number on the right. You're trying to evade, so that's a 3.
Right.
You have to get a 3 or better to evade him.
Yep.
So right now you're at a 4 base, and you can do you want to commit anything to that? Do you have anything that you could commit?
Nope.
Okay, so chaos token.
Kate's suggesting that you wait for Canje to come help you.
Too late.
So you got the skull. We're learning. So the skull is -1, -3 instead if you have 3 or more horror on you. So it's just -1, so it's 3. So you evade him.
Okay.
So this guy will go here, exhausted. So you evaded him. Get rid of that. And now you have two. And now you have 2 more actions. Actually, you're okay. If you want to stay here and investigate, you can. He can't attack you in the enemy phase.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll just stay and investigate then.
Okay, so it's a shroud of 2. You've got 4. Are you just going for a straight check?
I
think you have to.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay, so Chaos Bag it. Elder Sign. So
Ooh,
your Elder Sign is, you get a +1. After this test ends, you may move to a connecting location if you want. So you got a clue.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But if I move, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and there's one more clue there that I really want you to get.
Yeah,
I'll kill this guy. I'll kill this guy to get that other clue.
I'll do the clue. I'll do the clue.
So go for it. Chaos Bag.
So it's the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
-4.
Oh my gosh, there's a -4?
So that's a fail. So you failed it. So that's the end of your turn. Oh, why did... Oh, you clicked it too, that's why.
Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Alright. So that ends your turn. That's your 3.
Oh.
That was rough. Pac-Man is at 5 because of... Oh, that's right! Dr. Millen gives you a +1. And you did successfully investigate, so your reaction hits that gives you a free resource.
Gotcha.
So keep an eye on that guy.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I forgot about him too. Thanks, Kate, pointing that out. So that ends your turn. Who?
Yes.
Who? Let me go next. If that's okay. I want to deal with this guy. Alright, so I'm going to fight this thing. Let's see. This attack uses mine instead of if I drew it is revealed during this attack. The attack enemy gets -1 fight and -1 evade for the remainder of the turn. Okay, so let's hope I don't fail. So that would be bad. I'm attacking it for a 5. I have to beat a 3.
You can do it. As I shout from the balcony.
I want to see if I want to commit anything. I can commit this event. Play a spell or ritual card from your hand, reducing its cost by... I want to play basically with this event, I can play the Shriveling for free, but I just it's so perfect. +2 on any skill test is generally considered good, Steven. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna straight up fight this thing. So I got a 5 going up against a 3. +1, I succeed.
Hey.
So I do 1 damage to the creature. Okay.
Oh, that creature. I see.
Goodness. I gotta use the next action to attack it.
Yep.
And then I gotta put out the Shriveling. Or try to get to you. I'll try to get to you. I'll try to get to you on my last action. So attack it again. That is a 2. I beat it. No, I didn't. I lost it. It's a 3 I had to beat. It's a 3.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright.
Attack again.
Yep, one more again. There we go. Then I beat it. So I beat the creature. Discard. You are beaten. And that was all 3 of my actions, unfortunately.
That's okay.
All right.
Not a problem. I got the balcony.
All right, Steven, you are up, good sir.
I've got the high ground.
I've got the high ground.
I'm gonna, on my next turn, if I don't get engaged with another monster, I'm gonna move up there to kill that cultist to get that clue. So my aim is on him so Pac-Man could go run and continue hunting. So what do you want to do?
Well, if you're going to take care of that, then what I'm thinking is trying to get this ally in quick, Mitch Brown. Get him down.
Okay. Yep.
I might.
So pay your.
I'm thinking of either drawing a card or gaining a resource. I'm not sure yet.
So do you want to put you want to put Mitch out first?
Do I have to draw first?
No. There's no drawing until you don't get.
Okay.
If you want to draw a card, that can be an action that you use. It's completely up to you how you want to play it.
I'm gonna go ahead and put Mitch down.
Okay. So drop him and spend the 3 resources.
Play an ally asset, reducing its cost by 1.
Right, but before you do that, you got to spend the 3.
Oh, I don't have to only spend 2 because of his effect. After your turn begins, play an ally asset, reducing its cost by 1.
Yep, so it's 2.
Sweet.
Yep. So you're down to 1. So he comes out with 1. You have 2 additional ally slots, which can only be used to hold non-unique allies.
Right.
Okay, so that was your first action.
Now, if you're going to handle this stuff up here, I think I will... I might move to the backstage doorway.
Which one?
The one right below me.
Okay, go ahead and move down.
Alright, so that's action 2.
Yep.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Usually put them to the side. Hey, board game Gran. A simple wooden door leads into the back of the theater, far from the prying eyes of patrons. Flip.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's a lot.
Trap room.
Trap room.
Forced. After you reveal the trap room, search the encounter deck and discard pile for 1 copy of Swarm of Rats and put it into play. Engage with you. 2 copies if there are 3 or 4 investigators in the game. So we'll come up here, and it's what, Swarm of Rats? Is that what it is? Swarm of Rats?
Yeah.
Swarm of Rats.
2.
Okay, so you're gonna get 2 Swarm of Rats, and you're okay. So let's search. Nope, that's deal. I didn't want a deal. What?
I don't want this card in my hand. Get it out.
Search. Swarm of Rats. So 1. What's that?
That's a card that was in my hand. It's sent to my hand.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I got a Swarm of Rats.
You do? Can you put that one out too, please?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yep, got it.
There you go.
Thanks. I hit the wrong number. All right, so these 2 lovely things
Gnawing at me.
are your bargain prize. So they're not too bad. They've got 1 health. They're hunters, which means if you run, they're coming looking for you. So you just need to get a 1 in fight to kill them, and they do 1 damage to you. Both of them will. So that was your second action.
I'm gonna kill one of them.
Okay.
And then maybe go for the clues after.
So are you gonna do a regular attack and not waste your bullets? Because your fight is 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and click.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play it by chance.
Okay.
What's the odds it's a -4?
There you go. So you kill 1, so 1 dies. So we discard that.
Good die.
Do that. And that is your third action.
Attack, and I play. Yep.
That's your 3rd action.
Killing those rats was exhausting.
Okay, so enemy phase.
Will Wheaton.
So enemy phase, the rats are there, so the rats do 1 damage to you, Steven. You take 1 damage.
All right.
This guy is tapped, so he will do nothing. And that ends the enemy phase. Then we go to the upkeep phase. So he will pop. We will reflip ourselves. Draw 1 card and gain 1 resource.
Okay.
I got the scrying, another spell. Scrying is okay. I want the shriveling.
I've got a plan.
You've got a plan?
I got a plan.
Is that like electric wire on the door?
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna Home Alone this.
This is an event. So basically to play it, you would pay 3 resources, and then you would perform the action that's stated. So fight. This attack uses knowledge. You deal +1 damage for this attack for each clue you have, max 3. So basically, if you fight using knowledge and your knowledge is 4, and you win, then you already have 2 clues, so you'll do 3 damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep. All right, and Steven has coup de grace. Deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location. If this effect defeats that enemy... Yes, you have 5 knowledge because of the doctor. I keep forgetting about Dr. Millen for you.
Yep.
Deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location. If this effect defeats that enemy, draw 1 card. If it is your turn, end your turn. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Ooh. Cool. He's got a pretty cool card. All right, so he had to run for a second, so we can go. Let me get up there and see about helping you. So, oh, sorry. We're not there yet. Then that is the end of the upkeep phase. Then we go to the increase the agenda. Then we each draw an encounter deck, but you can grab it by clicking the button over here.
Yep.
Yep. So we'll draw, and I'll draw for him. And then we reveal the fun. So let's see what you got. Flip it. Another one. Oh gosh.
Well, before this one, does the cultist do anything to me?
No, because he was exhausted. You evaded him.
Okay.
Yes, the cultist. I know the cultist. I was working it, Kate. I'm working it. So the cultist now comes back in. This one is just going to re-engage you. He's got a clue on.
Cool.
This new one that comes out, this one might not even be our problem. Reveal location with the most clues, which isn't you.
Nope.
It's him, and it jumps on Steven, and it grabs a clue from Steven's location, puts it on him, and yep, that's that. So there you go. My problem is whisper in your head, doubt, terror, peril, hidden. It's hidden. All right. Y'all can't look at this one. We're gonna try to play.
I'm
it.
looking at it.
I don't know.
I'll take my headphones out
anyway.
No, the people on there can read, so you don't have to not listen. Oh, that sucks. All right, I'll flip that over. Okay, and you have a hidden one as well. I'm not gonna look at it because it's the same as mine. But just read, Steven. You can just read to yourself what yours is and do what it tells you.
Oh, this one.
Yep,
Right.
do what it tells
I'll
you.
put
And
it in my hand.
Yep, and flip it over.
Okay. Let me see what. Ah, that sucks.
Okay, so that's the Mythos phase. So now it's back to our turn. All right. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm gonna move up here. First action. Second action is I'm gonna attack that guy bothering you.
Okay.
So he has, what do I have to beat, a 3 on him? Yep, you gotta beat a 3.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with a 5.
Yeah, 3.
I'm going to I'm gonna commit this to make it a 6.
Okay.
The arcane initiate. So it's a 6. That's 1 damage on him. He'll take 1.
Okay.
And my second action is hit him again. And I'll hang on to the rest of the cards I have. Oh, wait. That wasn't an event. No, that was an asset. It wasn't. I gotta read this again. Yep, I'm good. Okay, the second one's just gonna be a straight up punch. -1. I kill him. He's dead.
Yay. Discard.
So discard him. Take this. There. And you, I get this clue.
Yep.
How much clues do we have so far? We have 4.
4.
We're close. Okay, so that was my 3.
Almost there.
That was my 3. He
Okay,
did.
well, I'm gonna do the clue
Okay.
because since I'm here.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Dude.
have anything else to do besides. So
Well, you're at a
it's
5.
base.
You're at a 5.
Yeah, I'm at a 5, so I think I might be okay. Oh,
That's -1. So you're fine. You got it.
okay.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
dang it.
I don't know why it does
Yeah.
that double.
Alright.
Alright,
Yeah.
so there you go. Okay.
All right.
That's your first action. And we got all the clues off here, so we get 1 victory point.
All right. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna move. I guess back to the lobby.
If you go to the lobby, remember that you'll either have to take 1 horror or lose an action when you leave.
Question.
The lobby
Yes.
or the theater?
It says on the Spirit's Torment, after you leave the attached location, you must either take 1 horror or lose 1 action. It's not the balcony,
Yeah.
it's this card that's attached to the balcony.
Yeah.
The
I'll
curse.
just lose an action. I guess. That's
Okay.
okay.
So where are you moving to?
Oh, does it say?
On the balcony is the one that says if you move from the balcony to the theater, you take 2 damage.
That's right. It says place one of my clues on the attached location.
On which one?
Spirit's Torment.
That's if you want to get rid of it as an action, you can do that.
Oh, gotcha.
So the arrow means action. So it says as an action, if you place one of your clues on there, you will discard the card. So basically, you're losing a clue.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay, so are you going to take a horror or lose an action?
An action.
Okay, so
I'm
then that's it. Yep, flip your card, and you're done. All right, Steven.
So I had a question because this card, the way it's worded, makes me think I can use it during another player's turn.
Which card?
Coup de grace.
Coup de
Deal
grace.
damage. Yeah. Deal
Deal.
damage to an enemy at your location, but it says if it is your turn, end your turn. Does that mean could I play that during somebody else's turn?
Yes, events you can play during someone else's turn.
That's what I was gonna try to do while
Oh, so you're gonna say during his turn you were gonna do that?
Yeah, so this
let me
way
check
I
the
can kill the
rules.
rat and spend my actions trying to get rid of this
Yeah, give me.
fanatic.
Yeah, so you're gonna use
If
it on
it's
your
doable.
before his turn ends, you're gonna spend the 2 resources to do that. Go for it.
Correct.
Okay, so you spend the 2
There we go.
and put that in your discard, and you're gonna do 1 to the rat to kill it, right?
Right.
So discard the rat.
And
No,
where does this go?
put it on there and then click discard at the top. Yep,
Oh, sweet.
there you go.
Then I get to draw a card if I defeat it.
Kate says at your location you have to. Oh, nope. Oh, well, it says at your location. Deal 1 damage
Not
to an
at your
enemy at your location. If the effect defeats the enemy, draw a card. If it's your turn. Excuse Situs. Well, he's not. It's not his turn though. He's saying he's playing it. He's saying that he's playing it.
Oh yeah.
And on Pac-Man's turn, since Pac-Man's turn is not over, he was like, "Hey, I want to play this before Pac-Man's turn ends."
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this way I can reap my actions to maybe get rid of this fanatic and get a clue.
yeah, let's check the rules on that. Let me go to
Okay.
yon book. To the internet.
Going to the book. Learning about the game.
See. Events.
Its keywords are tactic and fated. So.
Oh, I should have played the folding camera last. Oh well. No big deal.
Isn't that how it is though? You're like done with your turn, you're looking at your stuff, and you're like, oh wait.
Yeah, like, oh, I should have done that. Oh well, that's okay.
Let's see if you can.
Mhm.
I'm looking through
If
the
not,
reference.
then I'm gonna hold off using that till it's my last action.
Event cards. Event cards represent tactical actions, maneuvers, spells, tricks, and other instantaneous effects at a player's disposal. Because if an event card does not have the fast keyword, it may only be played from a player's hand by performing a play action during their turn. Anytime a player... Yep, so you can't.
Interesting. I wonder why it says if it is your turn.
Which is weird because it doesn't have a fast play on it. That fast lightning symbol. Let me keep reading. Let me keep reading. A fast event card may be played from a player's hand anytime its play instructs. Anytime a player plays an event card, its costs are paid, its effects are resolved, and the card is placed in the discard. If the effects of an event card are cancelled, the card is still considered to have been played and its costs remain paid. Playing an event card from hand or not playing is always optional for a player unless an event card cannot be played unless the resolution of its effects has the potential to change the game state. So, yep, you can't play it because it's unless you have fast play. No can do.
Maybe this combos with things that could allow me to fast play.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna take that back.
Get your resources back. And let's get you some rats. Rats.
Rat me out.
All right, so that will end. Pac-Man's turn. So now it's your turn.
All right, so let's deal with this fanatic first.
Yep, and yeah, I know you're going with the Derringer, right?
Because I need to get that boost.
So, and it also says that you get a +2 for fight. If you succeed by 2 or more on your check, you get +1 damage. So you can actually kill him in one shot. With one shot, if you're starting out as a 6, you have to beat a 3.
Okay.
And so you're going to spend the bullet, so grab one of those off. And you'll put it over here. Over here. Yep.
Go.
And then, it's okay. And then go ahead and Chaos Bag that.
Let's go.
Hey, so you kill him. You kill him straight out on one action. So you get that clue. Because it does +1 damage.
Yes.
So, I'm doing the same darn thing. Discard. Okay, so that's your first action. Kate said, use quick thinking to get an extra action when it's not your turn. During the Mythos phase or during another investigator's turn, use coup de grace without worrying about ending your turn prematurely. So it has the combo with quick thinking. That's what it is.
Okay, I see. That's why I was like, so...
Oh, matter of fact, that didn't matter. You can't play that card.
Because Swarm of Rats isn't at my location.
No. You couldn't have played that card anyway. Read this card. Because you got the same one I got. And what type of card is this?
Oh, wait a second. It is a... Oh, wait, hold on.
It's okay.
You cannot...
Oh, yours is completely different than mine. Never mind. My card is completely... So those cards are different. You have anxiety, I have doubt. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, wait a second. If that's for the other type of action.
Yeah. All right, cool. Cool, so you killed him with your first action.
I think can I try to get one of these clues while there's an enemy on my board?
Nope, because if you try to do anything other than fight the enemy or evade it, it will attack you immediately.
Okay, so let's go ahead and kill it and save this coup de coup de grace for later. So
Yep.
we're gonna go ahead and use another action to kill the rats
So
for I think my base 4
okay.
because
Yep.
it's only 1.
Yep.
Let's go for it. Kapow!
Oh, so let's see. First, you get +2, so you kill it. Search the top 3 cards of your deck for an ally and draw it, shuffle it. So pull the top 3 cards.
Got
Yeah,
1,
and see if
2,
there's an ally in any of them.
flip.
Is there any allies?
Item charm, item weapon. No allies.
Okay, so then shuffle them back into the deck.
Oh man, those are good cards too.
Yeah,
That happens.
and then reshuffle your deck. There we go.
There it goes. Okay.
All right, so that
Alrighty.
is that. They are dead. Kill them.
Pow.
Yep. So
And
that
we've
was
got
action
one
number 2.
action. And all I need is a 3 to try to get a clue here. So I think
Yep.
I've only got 3, so I'm gonna commit with another unexpected courage. I think.
Okay, so you're gonna make it a 5.
Yeah, just in case I get hit. with something.
Sure. So grab it out your hand and put it in discard, and pull from the chaos bag.
Wha-bam! Let's go.
There you go. +1. Good job.
Right.
You got a clue? Put it on the clue. Put it on there. How much are we up to now at the top? Once he drops it, we're at 7. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. All right, so that's your turn. So enemies.
Nice. I like that. That was good.
So enemies' turn.
Yeah.
Are we engaged with any enemies? Nope. So then refresh phase. So flip our cards back over. Or upkeep phase. Switch our cards back over. Get 1 resource. Draw 1 card.
Nope, definitely not 8.
I'm at 8.
There's
I'm at
my
8. The hidden card does count towards your hand size.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm right at 8, so I gotta start doing stuff. All right. So then we add a Doom token to the agenda. Everybody draws an encounter card. So click your encounter card button.
Right here. Bam!
Yep.
That's cool. Very well.
And then we flip them over. Ugh.
It's not a hidden.
Rats.
Rats. So do they just
Really more rats.
they go right into your threat area, Pac-Man.
Yep.
I got Rotting Remains. Revelation tests willpower 3. For each point you fail, take a horror. Well, my willpower is 5. I'm not getting cocky, but I'm gonna press this button. Hey, I passed it. All right. So not my problem. All right, and Steven, you've got Frozen in Fear. Steven, this card sucks. This card sucks. And let me tell you why this card sucks. Put Frozen in Fear into your play threat area. The first time you perform one of the following actions, it's going to cost you an extra action. So if you're going to move, it's going to cost 2 actions. If you're going to fight, it's going to cost you 2 actions. If you're going to evade, it's going to cost you 2 actions. At the end of your turn, though, you get to test willpower 3. If you pass, you discard the card. So this card goes into threat area 1.
I'm glad I dealt with those enemies when I did. Look, I killed people and now I'm frozen in fear.
You've seen some things and some stuff. All
A
right.
lot of rats.
a lot of rats. Okay, so Pac-Man went first, I went first. Steven, how about you go first this time?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. So, oh gosh, this is burning my actions. I'm gonna go ahead and get this last clue.
Okay. So
to do that.
Is Frozen in Fear an investigate? Nope. So you can investigate for an action. Not a problem.
Sweet. So 1 action spends. We're looking at investigate is only a 3. I need a 3, but I don't like the.
You have a 3. So. Yep. So what do you want to do? Do you have any books? Nope.
I don't have any books, so we're just gonna go for it. Straight roll.
Yep.
Here we go. 0, 1.
Fail. Fail.
I'm like too scared to really investigate. So that was 1 action.
Yep.
Let's draw a card then.
Okay, so you draw one card as your second action.
I probably should have done this before doing that, because if this is a book,
No, that's a really good
it's
card.
not.
Hang on to that bad boy. That's a good card.
War. Ah,
You don't have
next
enough
turn,
to pay to
next
put
turn.
it down yet, but that's a good card.
And then for my last action, I could attempt it again, couldn't I?
Yep, you sure enough can.
Let's do it since I can't move or anything.
Oh, there you go. You pass. And you get to search the top 3 cards of your deck. So pull the top 3 cards.
Oh my gosh, let's go. This guy's brutal.
All right, flip them. Let's see.
Allies, come on.
Any allies?
What do we got?
Yep, you got one.
Tactic.
You got one.
Oh,
Joey the
yeah.
Rat. Joey the Rat.
Wow.
So,
Really?
yep. So that goes into your hand, and then you reshuffle these 2 into your deck and reshuffle your deck.
How thematic. All these rats, huh?
And you get this lovely, lovely clue for succeeding. So we're 1 shy.
1, 2, 3.
All right. So that is your third action. Now you get to test Frozen in Fear. So you're gonna test willpower. Yours is 4. You need a 3. Hey, Big Sly Guy, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? Can I play? I don't have any cards to help that, so it's a straight roll.
Yep.
I should say.
Fail. That is the crit fail.
Oh,
that is what that is. Crit fail.
I didn't.
All right, so
that's me.
Yep.
That was good,
Yep.
That was good.
Yeah. All right. So that is your turn. I need to pay down some stuff. Thermos. What is this?
Something to keep food hot or cold.
Smart ass. Heal. I can actually.
After dark stream. Can you say that?
It's past 9. It's past 9. So I can. This actually has healing on it. This is pretty cool. I can. Ooh. Okay. I have to wait to do that next turn. I'm gonna pay 4 to put down the thermos as an asset. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the thermos goes down here. So I can heal y'all if you get hurt. So that's my first action. My second action is the shrivel. Can't. Dang it. Frickin' dang it.
Smash keyboard. Oh.
It's ruining the thing that I had in mind.
I'd take care of whatever you got right there right now. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend both my actions to get rid of this card.
Sorry.
Dang it. Because I had everything set up perfectly. Alright, that's where I am. I'm done. Alright, you're up.
Okay, I guess I need to attack these rats.
You're gonna attack the rats? Okay. So you've got 1 fight. You gotta beat a 1, or do you have anything you want to commit?
A knife.
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll make it 2 fight versus 1. And the knife is a nice asset to keep rolling, but like you said, you're not a fighter. So that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to use it on.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So put that in your discard.
So
now it's 2. So no, it's not a resource. You're committing the side. So that's 2. So basically it's a 2. And the chaos bag will tell what happens. And remember, you can commit more than 1 card. -1. So it's 1. You met it just barely.
Wow.
So discard.
Okay. Yep.
Do you beat him?
Hey, killing rats ain't easy, man.
So that's your first action. Your second action, you can go to the lobby doorways, or you can go to the theater.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through. Well, actually, what I want to do. Oh, I don't need to play Hawkeye yet.
Which
but
one?
Soon.
This moonstone is pretty awesome for you.
Yeah.
You
So
wait. You
so
cannot
after I
play.
can't see with the hand.
You cannot play or commit moonstone from your hand.
Right.
After
That's
you
why I'm like, how do I?
After you discard moonstone from your hand, play it, paying its cost. Oh, you have to discard it to get it. That's how you get it. You have to discard it as a reaction. So you can't commit it towards a check. You've got to find a way to discard that card, and then you can pay it and get it. Oh,
Okay.
that's dirty. So some card, like Kate said, some cards make you discard cards, and so you can you can discard it and then you can pay it and get it. All right, so
Okay.
You got a cool ally.
Yeah.
The first move or investigate action you perform each turn does not provoke attacks of opportunity. After you reveal location or put a new location into play, exhausts. Ooh. Play him.
I think I was gonna play him.
Yeah. Yeah, play him and then
most...
move.
Yeah.
No, he'll go. He doesn't go there. He goes. Oh, you can't.
Okay.
You can't. You can only have one doctor. You can only have one person, and you got the doctor, so you can't play him.
No.
You can discard the doctor and play him, but I would probably keep the doctor for that +1 book and the free resource. So second action move.
I'm gonna open a door.
Which one?
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, which one?
Let's just go south.
Okay. And guess what you get to do for free when you move? So
I wonder.
An ornate wooden door leads into one of the front areas of the theater. Oh, wait. Oh, yep, that's right. Sorry.
That's a lobby.
Yeah. Box office. So as an action, you can gain 5 resources. Remember that you stole from the box office. Group limit once per game, so you can only do it once. Raindrops pelt your clothing as you step into the box office. It takes you a moment before you remember you purchased your ticket indoors and you realize it's somehow raining through the roof of the hall. There's no clues on this one.
No. So there's really nothing interesting here.
Yep.
5 resources. That's
I'm not. I don't have to use my Wayfarer, correct?
No.
Like I can move again and use it.
Once per turn. So yeah, you can move again and use it. But to get to this other door, you have to go back to the lobby.
Oh, where are the arrows?
Just look at the symbols at the bottom.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
The symbols at the bottom will tell you. So you have to go back to the lobby to go to this other door.
Oh no.
You can remember you have other action options. You can draw a card. You can gain a resource. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I could do the 5 resources, but I don't need that many resources.
No, I'm saying like you can, as an action, you can gain 1 resource for as an action. I don't know if you need the 5 because it says remember that you stole from the box office. That usually has bad connotations.
Yeah, I don't need that. Oh no, I conveniently forgot I stole from the box.
Wow,
yeah,
you're probably what set this whole thing off.
So if you want, you can move back to the lobby for your third action.
Yeah, probably.
Because I'm coming to you next.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your third action. All right. So any enemies a boot?
Nope.
Negative.
Okay.
Frozen in Fear is not an enemy.
So then we go to the upkeep phase. Flip yourself back over. Give yourself 1 resource and draw 1 card.
Like it.
This is mine.
5, 6, 7. I'm at 8 currently.
Oh my gosh, I want this card, but I can actually play this card now. Yes. Okay. So. Okay. Gosh. All right. So.
Beautiful.
We've drawn our cards. We've done that. We counted up. I'm at 8 fully right now. 3. So, I'm at 7 actually. All right. So 8. Good. So we increase the agenda. We each draw an encounter.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Flip it. All right. So let's start with Pac-Man. Black Star Rises. Revelation.
Not too bad for me, to be honest.
Test knowledge 4. If you fail, you must either place one doom on the current agenda or take one horror for each point you failed by. So that means
I have
one
5.
doom on the agenda for how much you fail by, or one horror for how much you fail by. This effect can advance the agenda. So go ahead and do your test. Or are you committing anything or just going straight?
I mean, I have 5. I could use. Could I even use anything else? Not really.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going for it.
All right, 5. What do we got? Hey, there you go. Go ahead and discard that.
But
All right, I'm up. Descent into Madness. This card gains Surge. I hate you, card. So, Revelation. If you have at least 3 horror, you lose 1 action. I don't, so I discard this card, and I have to draw another card. Spires of Carcosa. Revelation. Attach to your location, then place 2 doom on that location. If there is no doom on attached location, discard Spires of Carcosa. I can use an action to investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues here, remove doom from the attached location. So this is going up here as well. And I'm going to get 2 doom on it, which adds towards the total doom count. So we're at 6.
Oh, no.
Does it say it can advance the agenda? Attach to location, then place 2 doom. If there's no doom, yep, it doesn't advance the agenda. Thank the maker. All right. Okay, so that ends those. Discard.
All right.
All right. So then you, Steven, Rotting Remains. Test willpower 3. For each point you fail, you'll take a horror.
So my willpower is
4. Yep.
Am I allowed to commit here?
Yep.
Or is that only during my turn?
Nope. You could commit.
I don't have anything to commit anyway. So straight roll or straight pull. Here we go. Reaching in. And
look at you,
ladies and gentlemen.
And guess what you get to do, buddy?
My God.
Search the top 3 cards.
Wow,
Yeah.
Is that 3 for me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Any allies? Nope.
And
So
event. Nope. Event.
So put them back.
Those are cool cards though.
So you and then discard that. That is not that one. Yeah, that one. The Rotting Remains.
Yeah, this one right here. Popping. All right.
All right. It's our turn. Okay, so the agenda's good.
First.
We just need one more clue.
Yep.
And
One more clue. Come on.
I have a feeling I know where it is.
I'll let you go first, Patrick. Or Pac-Man, sorry.
That's fine. Okay, well, I'm going to move to the theater.
No, you can move to the lobby doorway.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, because the lobby symbol's what you have.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Gosh,
The bottom symbols are where you can go to. The top symbol's where you are.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm moving to the lobby doorway.
Okay, go ahead and flip it.
There they are.
All right, 5 Shroud. Green room. Investigate. If you investigate, you get +3 knowledge for this investigation. After this skill test ends, discard each card in your hand. So basically, if you use this action, you'll get a +3, but you'll lose your whole hand.
It would
That's not really
advance
worth
us
it.
though.
It will advance the act to the next act. But I mean, his search is pretty sick. It's like at 4, 5. Sorry, it is 5 straight.
Yeah. Gotta play some cards first.
And Pac-Man. matter of fact, you moved your ability. You remember your ability?
Yeah, it's take investigation action.
Yep. So you get a free search basically. Do you just want to go for a 1-for-1 here and see what happens?
I mean, might as well try.
Yeah, it's a free one.
Yeah.
It's a freebie.
Yay. It's
Here we
probably not
go.
gonna happen, but
Here we go.
is there anything else I can do? Oh, no.
Unless you have books to commit.
No.
-1. So you went from a 5 to a 4, which doesn't beat the shroud. So,
Nope.
So
but
close.
it was a free one anyway. It was a freebie. So
Yeah.
you still
Okay.
have 2 more actions. So what do you want to do?
I guess I'll play cards so I can discard my hand. I don't know.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You want to spend an action to play something.
Yeah, maybe
What do you got?
Hawkeye.
What do you got? You've got a healing card. I wouldn't lose that yet.
No, I mean,
The Hawkeye folding camera seems pretty legit.
yeah.
The old book is pretty awesome. You're able to get
So maybe I shouldn't discard my hand.
yeah, I don't know if you want to discard your hand. Your hand's pretty cool.
Okay,
However, if you
I'm gonna
discard
move
your hand,
away.
you'll get the Moonstone.
Yeah, well,
You'll
Is
lose
that-
cool stuff, but you'll get the Moonstone.
right. I don't know if that's quite worth it yet.
What you
I'm
want
just
to do?
gonna play Hawkeye.
Okay, go for it.
Where do I put this?
The symbol's a hand symbol at the bottom right, so you put it in
Oh,
here.
gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, and pay the 2.
Resource.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so that's your second action.
There's not really anything else I can do here. I really don't want to discard some of these other cards. I
know.
could move away and then
You've
come
got
back
other
and do
cool
it
cards in
again.
your deck too, and you reshuffle your deck when you run out of cards. So these are cool cards. You're definitely guaranteed to get the Moonstone through what you're doing, and then just see what else comes
Sure.
up.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Okay, so you'll use the investigate.
not?
So you're at
let's yell it.
7. So you're at 8 now.
Yeah, so I have 5 plus 3, so I'm at 8.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Go for it. -1. You got it. So go ahead and grab your blue. Put it here. Yep, and then put those in discard.
It'll let me.
And then, yeah, pay for the Moonstone. Go in your necklace slot.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. There you go.
So now
All right, so
I
we've
gain +1.
we've got our 9. Immediately, this advances. So, oh, see. Oh, here we go. All right, so a shadow creeps along the wall beside you, and your heart leaps into your throat. You turn, and a figure flits away just out of sight. Either your mind is playing tricks on you, or someone else is in the theater. You follow the direction of the shadow, rounding a nearby corner. At the far end of the hall, he stands awaiting you, a man in an elegant black suit, his face covered by a pale mask. Though his attire has changed, you instantly recognize him as the actor who played the role of the stranger. One of the characters from The King in Yellow. He turns and disappears through an open doorway as if taunting you to follow. So, choose one of the set-aside locations at random. Choose one of the set-aside locations at random, put that location into play, and spawn the set-aside the man in yellow Pallid Mask. The man in the Pallid Mask enemy at that location instead of his normal spawn location. All right, so set aside, search. This is the man in the Pallid Mask. And then it says choose one of the set aside locations at random. So we had the backstage and the lobby, which was what was set aside. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Choose one of the set aside locations at random. Those were the only ones that were set aside. Okay, so he's going to one of these lobby doorway or backstage doorways. Boom. Backstage. So, backstage doorway. I'll put it right here. He will spawn there. So he is... Come on. He is the man in the Pallid Mask. He has 3 health, 4 to fight, 4 to evade. He doesn't spawn there. If we investigate him, your location gets a +2 shroud for this investigation. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, you defeat the man in the Pallid Mask. Dude, this is all you, Pac-Man.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Advance to one of the 3 copies of Act 2A at random. Remove the other 2 copies of Act 2A from the game without looking at them. Okay, so I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna shuffle these up. Ooh, there we go. That's some lag. Okay, shuffle it up and grab. Here we go. Set aside these 2 without looking at them, so I'm gonna dump these in here so we can't see them. And okay, cool. So that's the reason why they say set them aside, because it's replayability.
Gotcha.
All right, Act 2. The stranger. The mysterious stranger from The King in Yellow might know something about what happened during the intermission. You must find and confront him if you are to discover the truth. The objective. When the man in the Pallid Mask would be discarded from play, we advance, so we gotta beat him. That's our objective.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was your 3rd action that you did that you finished off with, right?
Yep. That was it.
All right, so it didn't say discard our clues. Yeah, it didn't say discard, so we keep what we got. Okay, cool. Aloof means he doesn't auto-engage. You have to choose to engage him. Oh, I didn't even read that card yet. Sorry. Did it say aloof? Yep. So, the man in the Pallid Mask has the aloof keyword, and like Kate said, the aloof keyword means that he doesn't auto-engage you when you move in that area. You have to engage him for him to come into your threat area. Okay. Indeed, it's time. We have all laid aside disguise, but you, the mask. All right. So that was Pac-Man's 3rd action. That's the end of him. The only way to get to this place is through the theater. Nope, I lied. Through the backstage. That's the only way to get to him is through the backstage. So, Steven, if you want to get to him, you have to move back to backstage and then to that area. And if you move, remember you have this thing. It'll cost you 2 actions to move once.
Right. I should try to.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to think about it and let me go, or okay?
I think I might. What I might try to do right now is clear out this anxiety card I have.
Okay.
This,
so it'll cost you 2 actions to get rid of it.
Correct.
Okay, so you're gonna spend 2 actions. Okay, so put that on discard and then just click discard. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And for one more action, I might go ahead and play. I have this ally here, Joey the Rat. I don't think he counts as a.
He's not an. It'll tell you when it's special. He's not a special guy.
Okay. So,
so yep.
He can go into one of my 2 ally slots.
So you're gonna spend all 4. Yep.
Yeah. Let's tick it down. Boom, boom, boom.
And you put him over here.
Ally.
Yep.
Oh, bam.
So you got 2 allies. So as a free action, you could spend 1 resource. He's unique. How do you know he's unique? Kate says you can't play him because he's unique.
Aww.
How do you know he's unique?
I thought if it said Leon Anderson deck only, he was unique.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the star. Kate says the star next to his name means that he's unique, so you can't play him.
Oh, that maybe that's kind of like.
So get your 4 back.
That's disappointing.
I see that now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Thanks,
makes
Kate.
sense.
Yeah, it take Kate the chat's usually like I think there's like a 10 to 15-second delay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got you. We got you. We're listening. We're listening.
That ruined everything. I can actually play a Beat Cop out.
You can play
P90.
Beat Cop. Beat Cop is your chest ability, so you can spend 2 resources to get. Oh no! Wait. Beat Cop is an ally that is not, so you can play Beat Cop instead. So you can put Beat Cop down and spend your 4. 3, right? 3.
Yeah, because it's an ally. Bam. So I've got 1 left, but that's all 3 of my actions. But
So
I'll
go
try to
ahead.
make my way to the.
Go ahead.
Eventually.
Go ahead and do Frozen in Fear, Jack.
Yeah,
He's the
Frozen in
only
Fear.
unique ally in the deck. All right, go ahead and test your Frozen in Fear. Anything to commit to?
Any?
Nope.
Okay, so 4. We're looking for a 3.
-4. Whoa.
That's just as bad as a crit fail.
So nope, you still got it. All right, so that ends your turn. Flipped your card. My turn. No, sir, I don't like it. Okay, so now I can play events. Okay. Reducing its cost by 3. So, I'm gonna play this event for free called Uncage the Soul. There's no cost to it. I can play a spell or ritual card from my hand, reducing its resource cost by 3. So I'm gonna play that.
Wow.
And that is gonna let me pull out the Shriveling, which gets an extra resource because of my ability. So it's 5 charges instead of 4. That's my first action. Okay. I've been trying to get that combo forever. I need to get to... I got the Thermos, so I can heal myself as an action. Heal 1 damage from investigator to location, 2 damage instead if he or she has 2 or more physical trauma. Hey, that's a really cool card you gave me. I like this card a lot. Thermos is awesome. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take the Nesty Plunge from the balcony. That would be 1 action. Yeah, because we all gotta make our way to him. Shoot.
What about this Doom stuff over here?
I wouldn't worry too. The agenda's gonna move. I can't. It's gonna go away when the agenda moves forward.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I could keep the agenda from going forward.
For at least a couple turns, potentially. And then make our way to this guy. Gives me a couple more turns to burn this up. Fear. Frozen in Fear.
Yeah. I'm just very far from y'all if I need to get to you to fight anything, especially Ursula.
Right, Ursula's kind of the Me,
Yeah.
I'm pretty solid. I've got a lot of good fight boost as
Well,
well.
the problem though is that you would have to spend an action to evade, then move. Then you have to move to the you got to move to the lobby, then you got to move to the theater, then you got to move to that door.
Ooh, that's 3 right there.
Let's see.
I prefer you.
I don't know what to do. What do y'all? What do you think? Let's have a colloquy here, a quorum. What do y'all want to do? Do you want me to stop the agenda from advancing, or do you want me to go to where y'all are? I can get to him. I can get to him now, but that would be the end of my turn if I do that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just the agenda is scary. I don't know.
Okay.
Or
All right. All right. All right. I'll take care of the. Let me see what I gotta do. I gotta investigate. My investigation. Ugh, my investigation sucks. It's like 2.
Wait, would it be better for me to make my? Oh, I can't because I'm frozen. Gosh.
Yep. My investigation is a 2. I have to beat a shroud of 2. I can commit the scrying to make it a 3.
Yeah. I'm almost thinking actually you go after this, and we just advance the agenda.
I can't attack him. I will just get to him on
Right.
this turn. If I move, if I take let me see. I would take 2 damage. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I can't get to it. If I take damage, I can get to him, but I can't attack him.
Right. That damage. What's your 6? Yeah. Ooh. Then you can heal.
I don't know.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what to do. So
if I wasn't frozen, I could assist, like be there with you, and I'm frozen.
yeah, I don't know what to do.
I think either choice is probably just as good as the other. I
Yeah.
don't know what comes in the agenda deck, but I know we need to get to this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
let me see if I can remove a 1. Let's just give it a whirl. 1 action, okay?
let's
So
do it.
I'll get rid of the scry, commit that to the skill check. So it's a 3 now. So it's a 3 versus a 2. Oh god. So it's a 2. I did it. Okay.
Yeah.
-1. All right. Awesome. So we will get rid of. We will discard. So we live to fight another day. So that's 1 action. We've already advanced this. I'm going to, for my second action, I'm going to put a clue. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just take a horror. I can take a horror. What's my horror rating? I'm at an 8. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm out of here. So, 2, I'm going to move to the lobby, and I'm going to take a horror. And then 3, I'm going to move to the theater.
Okay.
And that's going to end my turn. Okay. All right. So, enemies about. No enemies about. Then we do refresh upkeep phase. So flip our cards over. Yes, I have 5 Doom in play. There's 6. What are you talking about? Oh.
Did we miss something?
Yeah. I wasted it. Let's do this. I'm a retcon. Because we could do this. It doesn't matter. The agenda's going to advance. I can't do a damn thing about it. So I will do 1, take the horror, 2, 3 to get here. Okay. So agenda will advance. There's nothing I can do about it. Because it needs 6. Getting rid of 1 just puts it at 5. It would have advanced anyway. I would have to spend 2 actions to get rid of these 2 to at least give us 1 more round. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so refresh phase, flip your card back over, gain 1 resource, draw a card.
Yep.
Ooh. This is cool. All right. That works out well. I like this lady. All right, so then we're going to advance the agenda. So we Doom token makes the agenda advance.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and pull this card, flip it, and see what happens. Abruptly, the malformed body of an unnatural nightmare slams onto the stage, its slithering tendrils reaching into the aisles. It opens its maw and lets out a shrill, piercing sound. The melody is uncanny. The notes sear into your mind. Pain pounds in your forehead and blood runs from your ears. Search all set-aside cards and the victory display for the royal emissary enemy and spawn it in the theater. I know
boy.
where it is. It is right stinking here. And it is an
Yeah.
awful card.
Cool. Guess who has to travel through there?
So it's in the theater, and let's read
I
some.
will save you. I am built to fight
Let's
this thing.
see. Okay, so we get rid of all the Doom tokens, so this resets back to 0. These don't go away.
Do they not?
It doesn't say remove them. Oh, she said all Doom is cleared, so they do go away.
Okay.
All Doom is cleared.
At least I can run away from this guy, but I cannot attack him.
All right, and then we get to the next act, Agenda 2. Oh, God. Hold on, before I read that, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so, Encore. The creature's song echoes relentlessly throughout the halls of the theater. The melody repeats again and again, yet somehow never the same note twice. Forced. After Royal Emissary is added to the victory display, remove all Doom from play and reset the agenda deck to 1A, then place 3 Doom on it. So if we beat him, we push him back, and then he'll resummon later. Okay, let's talk about him because he's got some tags on him that are terrible, okay? So his prey, who he will hunt, is the person with the lowest willpower. Always, okay? He's got... he's got massive. What massive means is he is engaged with everyone at the location.
Okay.
Then he has hunter. Hunter means that if you move, he's moving.
Well,
So
he's
if you're
moving.
engaged with the threat and you haven't evaded it and you move, he will and you haven't evaded, if you move, he will hit you. He will move with you.
Cool.
All right, but this means that he will hunt us throughout wherever we go. He's coming for us. That's what hunter means. Retaliate. Retaliate means that if you attack and you miss, you're automatically going to take 2 damage,
Cool.
even when it's not his turn. So when it's his turn, he will hit you for 2. But if you go to attack him and you fail, he will hit you for 2 every single time.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
I can kill it. I'm gonna fight it.
I thought I said that, Kate. Maybe I messed that up. If you evade him, you're fine. But he will hunt you. Like, he will hunt you in the enemy phase. Yes, I thought I said that. Anyway, so his health is 4. His fight is 4, and his evade is 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
So forced, at the end of the enemy's phase, each investigator at the Royal Emissary's location or a connecting location takes 1 horror. So right now, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be terrified. Forced, after Royal Emissary is added to the victory display, remove all Doom. Okay, so that's good for the Encore. All right, so that is the agenda. We still need to draw encounter. So draw your encounter card.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
My oh my. Let's see what we go. I gotta get rid of this
And
frozen
let's check it out. So what are we dealing with? Pac-Man, twisted to his will. Pact. Revelation. If there's no Doom in play, twisted to his will gains surge. Otherwise, you'll test. So there's no Doom in play. You then have to draw another card. So discard that one and draw another one. I hate surge. Hate surge so much. This is that's your hidden. I'm not gonna look at it.
Yeah.
So you can read what it goes in your hand, and you can read what it does to you.
Yeah. Oh, somehow it got twisted in my hand.
All right, for me, I've got a fanatic. Hey, revealed location with the most clues. That's where Ursula is.
Ursula.
There's no clues at my location, so it gets a clue on it, and it's engaged with Ursula. Pop. Okay. Then what do we got next? What do you have? Dissident voices. Dissonant voices.
know enough about this game to know how to handle this card.
Okay, let me take a look at it. I can help you out. All right, so you have basically it's a peril and it's hidden. Hidden means it goes in your hand.
Right.
So basically, the revelation is it's add to your hand, which means it adds your hand size. The third line down is what it hurts you with. That I won't read it out loud, but that third line.
Yeah, down. But it says dread. Is that like something I need to add?
Dread is just something that happens to you. It's the so when I got mine was doubt.
Gotcha.
So it's just thematic. You can spend 2 actions to get rid of this card, but that third line is what happens to you. Okay. All right. So dissonant voices, revelation. Put it into your threat area. You cannot play assets or events, but it only lasts 1 round. Right. It only lasts 1 round. Cool. So that ends that. New turn. You want me to go first and try to push this thing? Because you have to go back to the theater, to which you will immediately engage with this creature.
I'm stuck.
Ursula,
I kill it in one.
How bad are you stuck? You can evade. You can evade that guy, and then you can evade. You can evade, move, evade. That's probably the best you got.
Well, yeah.
Pac-Man's other card in his hand is Trenchcoat.
Yep.
They were asking what you had.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's a cool item that gives you +1 on evade. She is a runner.
Yep, sure does. I'd love to play.
All right, so do you want me to go first and try to deal with this guy?
Sure.
Or do you want to go first, or it's up to you? It's up to you.
No, I'm not going to do anything amazing.
Okay. What about you, Steve? You want me to go, or you want to
go? You can go if you want. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do my first action to move Dupe down to this dude, and then I'm going to engage Mr. Fun Man. So we're going to fight. I'm not investigating anything. Your location gets +2 shroud for this investigation. Oh, but I got to flip this card over. So let's see what we're dealing with. After you succeed by 2 or more while investigating the rehearsal room, take 1 horror. Yeah, I'm not going to. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Yeah, I turned it over. All right, rehearsal room. So I'm not investigating. I'm fighting you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to punch you in the face, because our job would be discarded from play. When he would be discarded from play for beating him. Wait, your location gets +2 shroud for this investigation, so it's at a 3. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, I defeat him. Oh. So it's a 3. I'm at a 2. I can't do it. This is not my job.
It's my job, but
yep.
I can't get there.
Yep, so I'm going to engage him, which I think engaging is an action. It is fight or engage an enemy at your location. And then I will wait until you can get to me, Ursula, but I'm going to punch him. Okay. Let's see. I want to add damage. This deals +1 damage. So he's got 3 health. So far I can do 2 damage to him. Yeah, I can do 2 damage to him. 6 cents would be awesome to play. Actually, do I want to engage him? No. No. That was my first action to do that. My first action was to do that. My second action is going to be to play 6 cents because I'm not engaging with him. My second action, I'm not engaged with him. He's aloof. Oh shoot, I can only have 2 spells. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I will lose Wither. Or you could toss a card to investigate. I don't. I figure it would be better if I get Sixth Sense out, lose Wither. Then I can use, and then I can investigate with Sixth Sense, which will make me lose my mind of 5 against a 3, and I would commit a little bit more so I could beat him. You just need to beat a 3. Yeah, but I got a 2. I got a 2 for investigate. That's too risque. I could fail that horribly. I'm gonna go with this. 3. I'm doing it. I'm doing my plan. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna ditch Wither, and I'm gonna put out Sixth Sense. So that's my second action. And then my third action, I'm going to investigate. And Sixth Sense says I investigate, use my willpower instead of that, so it's a 5 now. So I'm going to investigate with 5. I'm going to commit. Yeah, I can't use both of these events. So I'm going to commit this 1 to it to make it 6. So it's a 6.
Let's go.
Blah! Ha! There we go. So I investigated. Oh, bullocks. What? No. No. Are you kidding me? That sucks. That sucks. Okay. So I'll deal with him next time. I don't beat him.
He's just on you now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So let's pull some stuff back here because that makes me sad. So this would have cost 3. All right. So we pull it back. First move to him. Second move, engage. Third move, I'm just gonna do a search. I'm gonna do an investigate to see if I can beat him. So it'll be a 3 this time. Nope, I'm not using that. I can't use Sixth Sense. Blurg. I don't know what to do. I can do Spirit Speaker, sorry, to make it a 3. You can use multiple cards for the symbol. You can use multiple cards for the symbol. What symbol? Your location gets plus 2 shroud, so it's a 3. I don't know what you're saying, Kate. I don't know what you're saying. You need to explain. I don't know what that means. I don't have multiple cards for that. I have Sixth Sense, which I'm not giving up. Because that's investigating. Actually, I can. I can at this point. I could give up Spirit Speaker and Sixth Sense to make it a 4. So it'll be a 4 on a 3 shroud. I can't use Storm. I can't use Storm and Spirit Speaker. Storm is not a book. Storm is a intellect and fight. I can't use it. I can use Book for Spirit Speaker that has the book and a wild card, so that'll be 2, making it 4. But that's all I got. So I'll do that. So I'll use this to make it 2. So that's 2, so I'm going to commit so I have a 4.
Mm-hmm.
-1.
3?
-1. Nope, just -1. So that is a 3. I succeeded. He is defeated. So he is defeated. So it says when he would be defeated, advance the token.
Let's go.
Okay, so we got one more act. This is it. All right, so as you face off with the stranger, you get the sense that he is grinning beneath his pale, faceless mask. Where is everyone, you ask, but he does not respond. What is going on? He remains silent, steps back as you approach until his back is against the corner of the room. You spin in shock as the windows shatter and a deluge of cold salt water floods the room. Awesome. You turn back to the stranger, but he's gone. Instead of discarding the stranger, he moves to the lobby. So can somebody grab him off of my threat area and put him in the lobby? Because more stuff's happening.
Yeah.
Add this awful token to 2 of them to the chaos bag. Here it is. Chaos. 2 of these. So
That's the theater. And balcony.
And
backstage.
why don't I?
Lobby's way over here.
Oh, I'm supposed to copy it. That's why. Copy. Okay. So add 2 of these guys to the chaos bag. Yay. Okay. Place 1 horror on each private location. Until the end of the scenario, horror on location represents flooding water. And each location with horror gains forced. When you would leave the location, you need to test evade 2. If you fail, take a damage and cancel the effect of the move. Keep this card next to the hack deck as a reminder.
Cool.
Alright, so we need to place a horror token on anything marked private.
Yeah, 5 of them. They're all right down here.
Alright, so let me hand you the horror tokens and you can up there.
Man, my movement is so messed up now. Even more.
Okay, so so let's see. If you fail, take 1 damage, cancel the effect of your move, keep this card next to the act deck as a reminder in advance. Alright. Curtain call. The finale. Here we go. So, the stranger must know the way out. You have to follow him. While the man in the Pallid Mask is not in play, the lobby gains resign. Resign means we can stop. But it's resigning without... It's resigning. It's not losing, but it's not winning.
Gotcha.
Alright, so forced. At the end of the round, place 1 horror on each location with no horror that is connected to a location with horror. So the place is flooding, basically.
Cool.
Our objective: if each undefeated investigator oh, we need to resign. That's how we win. Okay. So we need to, while the man in the Pallid Mask is not in play, so we need to defeat him again, and then we can resign. So he is. Where'd y'all put him?
He's over here by the lobby.
He's in the lobby. Okay. So all of us need to get to the lobby, engage him, and then Ursula, you need to take him down. So
sure do.
I've got to handle this monster.
All right, so that's my 3. I'm done. My turn's up.
My turn's gonna be simple, just because I got nothing I can really do at the moment.
Yeah, Ursula, you're there.
This turn's rough.
No, it's not, because you don't have to go to the theater. You immediately get to go to the lobby.
Oh, I do get to go to the lobby. Never mind. Sorry, I thought I had to go through. Yeah,
Nope.
I keep messing up the arrow thing.
Let's see if we can get the resign going. So Ursula, go ahead. You go next. So first thing's to move, but you have to do the thing to move. You have to test evade with a 2. You got to beat a 2. You got a 4.
I have 5.
5, sorry, and you got to beat a 2.
No, that's knowledge. I'm sorry, I have 4 evade. You're right.
Okay, so you got to beat a 2.
Can I play my trench coat first?
What does this thing tell you? What can you not do?
Just move more than once.
Okay. Yes, you can play your trench coat first as your first action. The only reason why I say don't do it is because you have to move, engage, and then take care of it. So that's 3.
Oh, I have to engage. Okay.
Yep.
And he'll come down.
Okay.
Yep.
I was just trying to do more.
Yep.
Okay. So I have 4. I'm just gonna click.
Well, man, let's go.
Yeah, there you
0.
go.
What do you know?
So you move to the lobby. So that's 1.
Engaged.
Oh, wait. No, you're not going anywhere.
The horror.
No, this guy that's in your face.
Oh,
The
What guy?
fanatic. The fanatic is in your face.
Forgot about him.
The fanatic is in your face.
Evade, then move.
So you would have to. We'll count that move as a success because we all missed it. So you can evade him if you can try to evade him, and then you can move to the lobby. So, but that'll be 2 actions, and then your third action would be to engage that guy.
Engage is not gonna help me.
Yeah, because that monster is coming hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna move further.
The only way that it cannot is if Steven moves to the monster area, so that'll cost him 2 actions. And then he can evade, and then you can evade it, and then we're good. So we can make this work.
Well, I can't get there in 2 actions because I've got frozen in fear.
Oh no!
I know, that's why I'm like, oh god.
Oh
I can only get to the backstage.
It's 2 damage. It's 2 damage. You've got 7 health. You could take it. You'll take 2 damage and 1 sanity, and we will be right. We're coming. We're
We're on our way.
Yeah. So evade that guy.
Getting the courage.
So evade this guy. He's got a 3 that you need to beat.
Yep.
So he's got a 3 you need to beat. Oh, you're gonna use the success as an evasion of him then? Because I was gonna say your success was you fighting the water, but you could use it as an evade. That's fine.
Well, whichever, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. And what is that symbol?
-4.
-4. If your location has at least 1 horror on it, take 1 horror, which it does.
Ow.
So you're gonna. So
horror's
basically,
pretty
it's a -4. You fail it, and you take 1 horror.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So you have 1. And you don't move. So you got 1 more action. What are you gonna do?
Can I try to move again or no?
Yep. You can. Let me see if you have to test that every single time. When you would leave the location. So yep, you got to test every time. So go ahead and test it again.
You got it though.
Here we go.
Fail. Crit fail.
Oh yeah, boy, you grounded.
And that ends your turn. But you evaded the one guy.
Do I get another horror off that or no?
No. That's only for the weird thing you drew. So your turn's over.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, Steven. What you got, bud?
My turn. I'm gonna gain a resource.
I'd probably say hold on.
Well, actually, what I could do is move. But it's gonna cost me the 2 actions because
I don't think you should.
I need to get up here to backstage.
Well, I don't think you should
and I can't
move.
play any
I don't think you should
events
move.
or assets.
Hold on. I don't think you should move. What is your mind? Yours is
You don't want me to
4 -5. No, it would go for Ursula. Person with the lowest
Yep.
mind is Ursula, which means that it would have to move to the lobby to get to Ursula. So it's not going to get to Ursula this turn.
Mhm.
You can move if you do a
Only gets
1
me
move.
backstage, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, all I've got is to be able to get to backstage or.
Oh, the monster hits people in connecting locations. Don't move. Don't move, dude. Stay where you are. Save it for next round. Save it for next round. Yeah. Do you have anything you can play? Can you prep?
I can't play anything. Not till end of the round.
Woof.
Yeah. But I can gain a lot of
you can get a resource and you could draw a card. And you're already at 8. No, you're at 7. So you got 1 resource?
Yeah, 1 resource.
So that's 1 action.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't do much of anything else.
Okay.
Rough.
So what are you
hunt
gonna
this
do? Well,
thing down.
you can get another resource. You can get another 2 resources if you want.
Oh, I could. Oh, sweet. Yeah, let's do that because I've got to get down when I can. All right, so that'll be my turn then.
Okay, so well, let's get rid of this frozen in fear, shall we? So go ahead and do that test.
All right, and that is the willpower. Yeah. Yeah. So 4 willpower, and I think that's. I don't think I have any willpower bonus. Nope. I'm off.
Okay.
Let's get rid of this.
Yep, you get it. You got rid of it.
Yeah.
So discard it, and dissonant voices goes away as well.
Nice.
So you get rid of both of them. All right. All right. Cool. So that ends your turn. All right.
Next turn, I'm coming after it.
Okay. Enemy turn. He is aloof. He's not doing anything. The monster will prey. It will hunt the person with the lowest, so it's moving to the lobby. Stoop. Okay. That ends its turn. It can't, wait. At the end of the enemy phase, each investigator at a royal emissary's location or connecting location takes 1 horror. The green room is a connecting location to the lobby, so Ursula, you will take 1 horror.
Oh.
The horror.
I got you covered, man. I got you covered. So then we advance. Oh, sorry. Then we are at upkeep. We're at upkeep, so we flip back over. We get a card and a resource. Hoo-hoo, uncage the soul. Okay. All right. Now we deal with the pain. So 1 doom. Yeah, Ursula did take 1 horror. She did take 1 horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2.
Yeah. All right, and then we draw our encounter card.
All right. Please do not freeze me. I want to move.
Son of a biscuit. Okay, so what do you got? Pac-Man?
Oh, I haven't drawn a card yet.
Oh yeah, it's up. Oh, you're still drawing
This
your
one's not bad.
Oh, wait, before you flip that card, go back to your hand.
Yeah.
That happens immediately, so go ahead and throw that out. So, Ursula drew her weakness, cowardice. So, campaign mode only. It's a peril and it's hidden, so it goes in your hand. But because it's a weakness, I kind of want to show the people watching what happens. So, secretly, this is in your hand. Forced. Alright, and you can spend an action to evade. Use only on an exhausted, unengaged enemy at your location. If you succeed, discard this card. So
nope.
So basically, you have to get rid of this card, you have to, if I'm reading this right, you have to evade a monster, and then you have to use this action to evade again to get rid of it.
Which is not going to happen.
Alright, so
we should have saved them rats.
So that's what happens.
I spent way too much time in the green room.
Alright, so we'll flip this back over. Okay, so that was yours. Mine is another poltergeist that's engaged with me.
Well, I haven't even flipped over my other card yet.
Oh, shoot, you're right. This is the same thing that happens at the top. So basically, it's going to go on your location and have 2 doom on it. So put it where you are. Like right. Yeah, put it like right here. Or something. Yep, that's fine. And we'll put 2 doom on it. Yep. So there we go. Alright, my fun, I got a poltergeist that's in my face. And your fun, Steven, attached to your location. So if you try to leave it, you either lose an action or take a horror.
No.
I might take a horror. I'm tired of losing my actions.
Alright, so you're not engaged with anyone. Oh, wait. I forgot to refresh this guy. This guy's engaged with you again. So there. Okay, and this way. Okay. All right, so okay, how are we gonna do this?
Look, I've got a plan. If I can get to the monster, I could potentially kill it in one go.
You can move. It would take you 3 actions to get to him.
Yeah, and then it would hurt me.
Oh yeah.
Because it'd be with me.
Yep.
But the following turn, I could potentially knock it out using coup de grace, sacrificing my beat cop, and then I just got to get a really good roll, and I can do 2 additional damage, and that's 4 total damage. It would
Okay.
end my turn completely because of coup de grace. But I could take the hit to knock it out at least for a bit.
So I think we all have to take a hit at this point.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it because we all gotta get the heck out of here. So go ahead and go first, Steven. Do your thing. So you need to do a check to see if you can move against a 2 for evade, and you are at a 1.
I'm not very evasive.
Your base is 1. Do you have anything?
I have the automatic, and I have Joey the rat.
Do you want to?
Well.
Okay, so you're gonna put those 2 towards it. Okay.
I would probably do both those 2 towards it.
Okay, so that'll make it a 3.
Do that. 1 and Joey. I wanted to hang on to that automatic, but you know what? Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Crit fail. Crit fail. So that is your first action. This is awesome.
Okay, since all right.
Remember, you can put horror and damage on your allies. Yeah. Yep.
After you leave the. Okay,
after you leave. Yep. So. After you leave, you can put the horror on there. Yep.
This guy is really bad at moving us.
Wait a second. I might be missing something. Hold on 1 second.
Exhaust, investigate. I don't need that.
I want to make sure I read this properly. At the end of the round, this is what I missed. I missed this. Yeah, I read that, Kate. I read that. I missed this one. At the end of the round, which we just ended, place 1 horror on each location with no horror that's connected to the location. So how many are connected to these locations?
1, 2.
2?
Lobby and backstage.
So there you go. And there you go.
Is anything connected to the theater?
The lobby. So the lobby is underwater. The theater's not underwater. And that room's underwater. Okay, cool. So moving's getting harder.
Yeah, oh boy. And I gotta try to move up. Oh gosh.
Alright, so
let's try to move again.
Okay, so you got a 1.
I have to test a 2, and I have a 1.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drown if I don't try.
Go for it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do an action to draw a card.
Okay.
Maybe I can get something to help with my.
Oh, yeah. Well, but this is actually pretty cool. So fast play when an enemy attacks. Basically, you can cancel an enemy attack, or you can use it to. It's a pretty cool card to basically, if a monster goes to attack you, you can evade it.
Yeah.
And so if the massive creature is going to hit us, you can shut it down.
I could, but I can't even get to the.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So if you need to play it to get out, so play it to get out.
I'm gonna do it. Sorry, guys.
Is that true? Let me read that. Let me read that.
Due to the failed evade.
Yes, you do. You do. You failed your evade. You take 1 damage. You can put that 1 damage on your. You can put that 1 damage on your allies instead of yourself. Remember that.
Oh yeah.
Let them take some punches for once. Yeah, let them take some punches.
Yeah, let's put it on the beat cop because I'm gonna sacrifice him soon.
Okay. So you take your hopefully. 1. So you take your 1 damage for failing that, and then what are you gonna do?
I've got my +1.
So it's a 2. So it's a straight roll. Go ahead.
Roll.
Oh my god. So you take another damage. If you put it on beat cop, he will die. So you could put it on the other guy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll put it on him.
Yeah. There you go. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, wait. Let me read the card. I could be screwing something up here. So forced. When you would leave this location, test evade 2. If you fail, take 1 damage and cancel the move effect. Limit once per round. Limit once per round. So that means you don't take that other damage.
So I can't move. Then, right?
I don't know if that means that you can move now. I think that means that you can move now. Kate, is that right?
Where's that card at?
It's all the way at the top. It's Act 2B.
Okay. When you would leave this location.
Right. It said that you would test it, but it says that limit once per round.
So
no, she said no.
Like I wouldn't take damage.
She said no. So let's see what she's typing. Yeah, the verbiage on the damage is only once per round per investigator.
Right. But I could still potentially move. If I fail, I just still stay here. I just don't take damage.
You limit the damage. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. So you always have to test, but you'll only take 1 damage. So you didn't get that other damage when you failed. You just don't move.
Right.
So yep. So you're still stuck where you are.
I have 1 more action.
Yep. This is how it ends. This is how it ends.
I was frozen in fear, now I'm freezing in the water. So I could try to move 1 more time then, right?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. I'm
plus
just
one. Plus one. Roll. Let's do it. Plus 1. I believe in you.
Let's see it. This is a +2. No! It's perfect. It's like right on the mark.
Just go ahead and flip that card, buddy. Just go ahead and flip that card. You're done. All right.
Oh, man.
Pac-Man, for you would have to evade the guy that's on you. Move.
Yep.
Which you will immediately be encountered by the monster, and then you have to evade the monster.
Yeah, which I can't do. Again.
Stream disappeared. The stream disappeared?
No.
Showing on mine.
You're seeing it?
Yeah, let me refresh, see if it's.
I'm still pinging hi. Patrick, you said you can't. Dang it, Pac-Man. You said you could still see me just fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Stream back. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of landlocked in here.
Well, you're going to be taking damage from the monster. I think it's best to get him to evade it. So I think your action, in my mind, is you evade the guy that's on you.
Right. You
move, which means you'll be automatically engaged with the big guy. Evade him. The other guy's aloof, so he won't attack you.
Right.
And that will be your 3.
Here we go. I had 4 and he nope.
Oh god, what just happened?
Nope.
So you had what? That's a fail?
It is a fail.
His evade is 3, you had 4. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay. There you go. You evade him.
So
that's 2.
Then I can move.
Okay. You gotta test. to move.
I do.
So you got to beat a 2.
Get
Crit
out.
fail. That's 3.
Like I said, I'm landlocked here.
So that's your third turn.
I am having way too much fun in the green room.
Kate said you need your XP. Weakness. Do your weakness. It didn't matter, Kate. Let's say if he said he wanted to do his weakness to get rid of it, he still crit failed. Even if he retconned. Because... Oh, I see what she's saying. Use on an exhausted, unengaged enemy at your location. If you succeed, discard this card from your hand. So you still had to use your action to evade, and if you succeeded, you would have done it, but you still crit failed. Yeah, so it's what it is. So she's saying that you need your experience so that you can upgrade your cards, because I think she's got some cards that she wants to add to the deck.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
try to find a way to get rid of that, if you can.
Can next turn maybe?
Yeah, hopefully. All right, let me see what I can do. I'm engaged with the
Get out
ghost.
of there.
I'm engaged with the ghost. Let's see. I can kill him. I can kill him with shriveling, if this is successful. So spend 1 charge, fight, use wisdom instead. It deals +1 damage. I'll take a horror if I fit. Oh god. Okay, here we go. First action is to fight this guy with the shriveling. So I will spend 1 resource. Yes. 2 damage. I kill it. So it's dead. Okay, so that's my first action. Dead. Second action is to move. I've got a 3. I need to beat a 2. I got nothing I can commit to this. Nothing.
You can do it.
-1. That's a 2. I did it. So I move here. Now, if I move again, it's going to be my third action. The problem is that this guy's going to hit me. I will take 1 horror if I go closer, but I have to.
You have to test again to move.
I know. No, he won't hit you. You have 8 insanity. Stop worrying about horror. All right, so I need to move. So I need to move. So I'm gonna move. So it's once again straight up. It's just a straight pull. That's a minus.
Ooh.
-4.
I think.
If your location has at least 1 horror on it, take 1 horror from the token pool. If your location has no horror, place a horror there. So I failed, and I take a horror. So, boom. And that was my third action. I'm done.
Very, very great rounds, guys.
Yeah, that was.
Awesome. It gets better. So, monster round. Guess where he's coming?
No.
Guess where he's coming?
No.
Boom!
No.
And he's massive, so I'm just gonna leave him out here. But he's engaged with you in the worst way possible.
No.
So not only does he move, he attacks you. So you're gonna take 2 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Do you need Dr. Millen?
Probably not anymore.
Okay, so you can put 1 damage on him and then take 1, getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Actually, keep him around because he can take some horror. He can soak up some horror.
Yeah.
So take the 2.
Okay.
She says it's 2 damage and 1, and you're gonna take 1 horror. So put the 1 horror on him because he hits you at the end of his turn for the horror. And there's no other anybody else on connecting locations. At the end of the this guy's exhausted, so he's not going to attack. At the end of the round, we flood the next rooms. So what rooms get flooded next that are conjoined to those? I think everything's flooded now.
Just do the speeder?
I think everything's flooded.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so
All right.
upkeep phase. We reset.
Hi, bad guys.
you get a new friend, and
Oh, my favorite friend.
we draw a card and gain a resource.
My favorite friend.
Uh-oh. 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 I didn't need this right now.
Whoa. 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 That'll work. But I need to get to this guy. If I can get to this guy, we can do this. Alright, so alright,
Counter.
oh, did you advance the agenda?
Nope.
Okay, so advance the agenda. I did. Draw the encounter. Alright, flip it over. Let's see what we got.
Oh boy.
You test willpower, and for each point you fail, you'll take a horror. So your willpower is a 3. Do you have anything that you could commit to it?
No, no. Technically, it's a 4.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot about this extra evade down here. Whoops.
Oh, so then
Not
you
that
would have
it
been
would've helped
okay.
me, though.
It would have, because you were 1 shy.
Was I? Oh, well, too
Yeah.
late.
Yeah. So you gotta remember your
Completely
cards.
forgot about it.
All right, and
I forgot I could run that fast.
and Steven, Steven, this
Yeah.
happens immediately. This
I
happens
saw it.
immediately.
I saw it.
So Steven
I
pulled
won.
his basic weakness, the 13th vision,
Yep.
which is an omen, and revelation. Put the 13th vision into your play threat area. Investigators at your location fail ties of skill tests.
Yep.
It will cause you 2 actions to discard the 13th. Card designed by the 13th at Arkham Knights. Oh, cool. Nice.
Trap room has been awful.
Okay, so
It fits its name.
so you drew your weakness. That happens. Then you drew this, which was Black Star Rise. So we'll be. Let's go in order here. So Pac-Man, go
It's
ahead
just
and test
-1
willpower.
for me, so I'm 3, so I'm good.
You have to test 3. You're at 3. You said.
I'm at 4, but
Oh,
I
gotcha.
got a
So
minus
you can discard it. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. All right. For me, I've got Frozen in Fear. Yay! And
Yay.
It feels
for
like it's a trap room, Kate. It
and
feels
for,
like it's a trap.
and for Black Star Rise, you need to test knowledge 4. If you fail, you must either place 1 doom on the agenda or take 1 horror for each point you failed by. So that means that if you fail by 4 doom is going on the agenda, or you're taking 4 horror. And you've got a 3. So you got anything that you can put towards that bad boy?
I do. 'Cause I have 2 things I could put towards this.
Yes,
bad boy.
yes, you do.
And I'm gonna do both.
Okay.
I
So
think it's best.
So you're gonna make it a 5, and you need to beat a 4.
Oh yeah. When in doubt, win in the end.
Hey! Huzzah! So you get your 3, you beat it. So it is I'll discard it for you. Oop, gone.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any allies? Nope.
Event, justice, and
Yeah, no allies. So put them back. Can reshuffle.
all right. So now we good.
Okay, so you are dangerous to us right now with that 13th vision.
No, just leave me to drown. Just leave me to drown. I'm okay. I'm down.
All right, so I've got Frozen in Fear. Let me. Son of a no good Nick. Pac-Man, you go first. I am of no use. You've got to evade 2 people, and then move.
Okay, I'm gonna evade again.
Who are you evading first?
I
You
have
have to
5
declare.
evasion. I gotta
Yeah.
remember that.
So who are you evading first? You have to declare.
The fanatic.
Okay. So a
I
5.
got a 3.
You did it because it's a 3 to
Yeah.
evade. So he's evaded.
I'm gonna discard this weakness.
You gotta evade. Do you want to, because you have to test evade again for that? So do you want to evade the crazy monster dude and then do the weakness, or do you want to do the weakness and then the monster? What you want to do is up to you. Whatever order. If you want to do like evade monsters and then do the weakness, I think you have to. You have to, or else the monster's gonna attack you. You have to. You have to evade the monster.
Okay, invading monster.
Yep. So it's at a 2. It's at a 2. And you're at a 5.
Okay.
Hey. The monster is evaded. Okay.
So now I'm gonna discard.
So now you need to evade test for your final action to get rid of that. So
Oh, good lord.
there you go. You did it.
Got it.
Yep, it's gone.
Man, I'm just dodging.
So discard it. Yep. And that's the end of your turn.
All right. Flip.
All right.
I just
gosh.
can't get out of here.
This is the worst. This is the worst. I got a test 3 against 2. Might as well. Here we go. +1, so I did it. So I move. That's the Frozen in Fear. I could only stupid. Oh, I could have like ended this. So that's 2 actions. That's 2 actions because of Frozen in Fear.
Yeah.
What can I? Let me see if I could prep something. Okay, I'm going to play. So that was my 2 actions. I got 1 left. I'm going to play Sixth Sense. So 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Put Sixth Sense out. And that's my 3rd action. I'm done. And I need to test to see if I can get rid of this thing. I've got a 5. I need to beat a 3. Yep, I beat it. It's gone.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
All right. All right, Steven.
I'm drowning in this room, and I'm having visions while I'm doing so.
Yeah, I need to get over there quick, but all right. So what are you gonna do?
So the thing is, it's like, oh, I could spend an action to try to move, and if I get a 1, that would be a 2, but it would still be a fail because of 13th vision.
You can't. Yep, you can't tie.
And I need a 2, and the odds of pulling a 2. At the moment. So I might have to burn this card for 2 actions, and then.
Yeah, I'd say get rid of the card. Burn your 2 actions.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Yep.
Let's do it.
And then you got one more action. Try to move.
Ooh.
Try to move.
Let's get this now. Here's my +1.
Ooh.
-3. Are you kidding me?
And you take damage for that. You take 1 damage. You can put that on Mitch. Yeah, put that on Mitch.
I can't get rid of the cop yet because he's part of my plan.
All right. So that ends. The round. Everything's flooded. So let's see what happens. The enemy's phase, they are evaded, so they're not going to attack. At the end of the enemy phase, you're still going to take 1 horror Pac-Man.
Yep.
Put it on. Do you need the doctor still or no? Yeah. Yeah, so you'll take it. Okay. All right. Then. Okay, so then refresh phase. Boop.
Do I get the fanatic or this guy?
The fanatic. That guy's just massive. He's just out there. He's gonna hit everybody. So that's refresh phase. Flip your tokens back over. Gain a resource. Draw a card. I got Blinding Light. Evade. The evasion attempt uses mind instead of feet. If you succeed, deal 1 damage to the enemy you evaded. Alright. And Pac-Man got Emergency Cash. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And
Decoy.
you got Decoy. Evade. Automatically evade a non-elite enemy at your location.
But I can use it to get out of the.
Let's see if he's
the
elite
water.
though. Let's see if he's elite. He is elite.
Oh
So,
boy, I gotta.
and the big boss is elite as well. So okay, so that's what we got. Advance the agenda. We are at 3, 4, 5, and 6 makes it advance. So next time problems.
Oh, boy.
And let's draw our encounter cards. Oh boy.
I can't show you mine.
Oh, you got one already. You got another one. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I got Dissonant Voices. I can't play any assets or events. That's my problem. And Steven got Descent into Madness. Surge. If you have at least 3 horror, you lose an action. You don't, but you have to discard this and draw another encounter card.
Let's do it. This one's going to be a pretty one.
The King's Edict. Revelation. For each cultist enemy in play, move 1 clue from that enemy's location. To that enemy. Until the end of the round, each cultist enemy in play gets a +1 fight for each clue and or doom on it. If no clues are moved, then that thing will gain surge. Well, there's a clue here that's going to go on that guy.
He's
So
got
he has a +1 fight. Yep.
Ouch.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay. It says each enemy or cultist. Let me see. Until the end of the round, the cultists gain the surge for each cultist enemy. So it's cultist. You guys have to get right. You guys have to get rid of the doom on spires, or else you lose at the beginning of the next round.
What?
Okay, then that is a Pac-Man job.
You got this,
If
Pac-Man.
I can ever get out of this room.
Well, I think you can't get out of this room because the spires are there. So you have to evade,
Right.
investigate to remove it to remove one. Okay.
Sure do.
All right. So I think you're our lifeline. So okay. So it is the King's Edict. Just keep that out for right now. I'll remember that when you're fighting when you're dealing with this guy. Okay, so our turn.
I got to get out of this room.
Let me see if I could get this. But you have to get rid of at least. He will take a tax of opportunity. Not if he evades. If he evades, then both you won't. Evade, get rid of 1. Alright,
Yeah,
I'm going to try to get to this guy. And I'm going to spend 1 for my test to make it a 4. And I gotta fight against a 2. Here we go. Yeah, it's a 2. I passed.
Let's go.
Alright, so I'm over here. So that's first action. Second, I'm going to engage with this guy. Third action, I'm going to do the investigate. I'm going to use your location gains +2 shroud for this investigation. So it'd be at 6. I would be at a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do it.
Yeah. Go.
Let's do it.
All or nothing.
Let's do it. 9. 9 against 6. 9 against 6. What if he fails the investigation? Don't do it as the last action. I'm doing it, Kate. YOLO.
We're drowning anyways.
YOLO. Here we go.
Tentacles in water. We're drowning.
It says, what if he fails the investigation? Don't do it as the last action.
You won't fail. Like, come on.
You can't fail.
Oh, he's talking
That's
about Pac-Man.
impossible.
Talking about Pac-Man. Boom.
Oh, I see.
Skull
that's
is -1. How much horror do I have? 2. I'm good. -1. We beat him. You are discarded, good sir.
Go away.
So, if you succeed instead of discovering clues, he is defeated. So we'll put him over here.
Right.
And now we have resign. Where is it though? Where is it?
We have to unlock it.
We've unlocked it by beating him, but I gotta remember where it is. Here it is. So resign is in the lobby. While the man in the Pallid Mask is not in play, the lobby gains resign.
You're in the lobby.
Yeah, but I'm out of actions. That was 3.
Oh no.
That was 3. So we could.
We all have to resign, or just one?
I think if just one were good. It says at the end of if each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. If each undefeated, so if one resigns and if you two are knockout, we still win.
Let's do it. I'm gonna drown myself.
So I'm in the lobby. All right, so she was saying something about you, Pac-Man. Let's see. Let me read this. So it says, if you can, he will take attacks of opportunity. Oh, she wants the sure thing. So she's saying these things are they're gonna punch you, but she wants you to get rid of the doom. So you will take 2 damage and 1. You will take. Is it 2 damage? 3. You'll take 3 damage. You would take 3 damage to take the attack of opportunity to try to get rid of a doom token. But I will let you think on that, decide what you want to do, and let's see what happens. All right. So who wants to go next?
I don't mind. I'm getting out of this room.
Okay. Oh,
just drew.
Yeah, I see it, Kate. I see it.
I just drew, and I trusted in the heart of the cards. I've
Okay.
got decoy. Gives me 2 evade, which bumps me up to 3 evade, and I only need a 2 to succeed. So we'll see what the modifier does.
Okay.
Decoy going down.
Okay.
Let's do it!
Oh my gosh! So you're gonna take a damage. You probably need to take that if you're gonna keep those guys alive, so you can take 1 damage. You just need to click them. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna do it.
This is amazing. Hey, Pac-Man, this is what Kingdom Death Monster looks like for us.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm
so you're just going straight? You're just going straight? Okay. All right.
Yeah, going straight. Here we go.
Nope, fail.
That's gotta
oh my
be a joke.
god.
Your third one?
This time.
Your third one?
Third time's the charm.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow.
I pulled all the bad ones, guys.
That's something else.
Just go ahead and flip the card. Just go ahead and flip the card, dude.
Yeah.
All right. How about this? For an idea, Pac-Man, you can evade the big monster, take the 1 hit from the cultist, and then get rid of the doom. How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. So evade the big guy.
Time.
Yep. So you got 5.
Hold on, let me reread this thing.
Kate said that this wasn't really a trap room. Yes, it is.
All right, so you'll evade the big guy. You're at 5.
Okay,
you need to
evading.
beat 2.
Nope.
Wow.
Ooh,
Wow. So
not you too.
wait, but it retaliates.
Yep.
So you take 2 damage.
Yep. So Christopher's dying.
Yeah, so you put 1 on him and then 1 on you.
We miss you, Christopher.
So, What do you?
Again.
Okay, that's just -1. Nope, you've got 3 horror. If you have 3 horrors, -3. What does that take you to? 2? You evade him. You evade him. You just did it.
Yeah, I just am at 5.
All right. So
Yeah.
then, get rid of this doom token.
Okay. How do I do that?
Yeah. I might have to come help you.
So I investigate.
Yep.
Oh, and I lost
Dude.
my 5. Dang it.
Do you have anything that you can play towards it, or are you limited? Because you got this one card, which is it has a book on it, this event, that you can make yourself 5 again.
I cannot use it.
Crap. All right, so what do you got to beat?
Nope, cannot use it.
You got to beat the Shroud. The Shroud is a 5. You have to beat a 5 Shroud.
Yeah, which I had 5.
But the
currently at
doctor
4 now.
died. Do you want to retcon it and take the 2 damage? I'm okay with that. We're just learning, so I'm okay with that.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about that, but
It's okay. It's okay. So just take the extra damage.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead. It's a 5. It's a 5 for 5. -3. So fail.
Yep.
And that was your 3rd action.
I'm done. I'm still in this green room.
Rud.
Me and you both, man. We just had it out.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
keep tripping over like all these chairs and whatever else is in this room.
he wouldn't take
What
take
does that exactly
2 damage. He wouldn't take the 2
Yeah,
damage. He's gonna
exactly.
take 1 damage and 1 horror. He's not gonna take 2 damage, Kate, because he
What a-
evaded the monster that he's engaged with. So he's gonna take. You're gonna take 2 damage. Sorry. You're gonna take 1 damage from the cultist hitting you.
Yep. So Christopher's gonna die.
Yeah, pretty much. You can get rid of him.
Goodbye, Christopher.
Again.
And then
guys.
and then you're gonna take 1 horror from the monster hitting you in the room. I'm in the adjacent room, so I'm gonna take 1 horror as well. Give me a 3. Okay.
There's a lot of vegetation in this green room that I just
I'm gonna make sure that we guarantee the win. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna guarantee us the win. So
Yeah.
all right, refresh.
Give it to us.
Refresh. Flip those over. Okay, get a resource, draw a card.
Yep.
I
Sure can.
got
Another
Rite
beat
of
cop.
Seeking.
Perfect.
You've
I
got
can kill the monster in one
you've got
go.
Beat Cop, and you got what'd
I
you
got a
get?
plan.
I've got a plan. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Agenda advances. Before you do that, agenda
No.
advances because it's 4 and 2, 6.
Yep.
So the agenda. Oh boy, I think we lost.
Already?
Yep, we lost.
Oh boy.
We lost. The song grows louder
takes
and louder
100
until it
horror?
drowns. Yeah, we lost. The song grows louder and louder until it drowns out all of your thoughts. You collapse to the floor and cover your ears, but try as you might, you cannot muffle the intensity of the creature's awful voice. The whole world threatens to close around you until at last you hear a discordant phrase throughout the melody. Exit now. Each investigator takes 100 horror. Cannot be prevented. So we lost. We didn't. So here's the cool thing about Arkham Horror. We lost the scenario, but we didn't lose the game. So let me go back and read what happens. So we're all gonna suffer some pain, but let's do this. So resolutions. Resolutions. Select a resolution. No resolution was reached. Each investigator was defeated. That is correct. Proceed. So each investigator, we will proceed. All right. Here's the defeated story. Okay. Once again, you are startled awake, this time by the cold, clammy fingers of a hand on your shoulder. Are you all right? An elderly man asks, helping you to your feet. Your mind is a flurry of memories. Last you remember, the Ward Theater had become a place of nightmares filled with dangerous fanatics and strange terrors. Worried, you glance at your surroundings, only to find yourself on the rain-slick curb outside the theater. Despite the events from earlier, the city seems normal to your eyes. Or at least, what passes as normal for Arkham. The bright glare of headlights drills into your eyes as cars pass on the street, splashing dirty rainwater onto the sidewalk beside you. The old man wears an expression of concern, noting the terror in your eyes. Were you mugged? Damn those trouble boys, he explains. Dry gulching folk on a night out to the theater. Not a single street those hooligans haven't staked a claim on, I tell you. You stand and walk over to the front window of the Ward Theater to tentatively peer through it. But it looks too dark to see anything else. The elderly man's eyes you curiously for a moment, then shrugs and continues walking. Well, I'd best be on my way. I would do the same if I were you, he says, rounding the street corner. You quickly follow, hoping to warn him to stay away from the theater. But when you turn the corner, it is not the elderly man you see, but the familiar sight of the stranger in his featureless pallid mask. His unwavering gaze bears down upon you. Who are you? You call out. The stranger does not respond, but instead turns and disappears into the alleyway behind the theater. You give chase, hoping for answers, but by the time you reach the alleyway, it is empty. Save for a notice on the wall near the theater's employee entrance. Don't be a wet blanket. Come to the King in Yellow cast party. 8 p.m. at the home of Constance Dumaine. 1452 Atlantic Avenue. Formal dress only. You tear the notice from the wall and take it with you, frustrated and lost. So, so in the campaign log, which should be up on the top left somewhere, you'll see like a campaign log. Record the stranger is on to you. Add the man in the pallid mask weakness to the lead investigator's deck. That's me. Does that count towards deck size? For the remainder of this campaign, anytime the bearer of the man in the pallid mask leaves the campaign for any reason, choose a new investigator to become the bearer and add it to the investigator's deck. In your campaign log, under Chasing the Stranger, place 1 tally mark for each time the man in the pallid mark was defeated during the scenario. That's 2. For the remainder of the campaign, keep a running tally of the number of times the man in the pallid mask is defeated during the game. Each tally will bring you 1 step closer to the truth. So, 1, 2, seed. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory number that we got. So, on here, how much places did we clear of clues? So there's a victory point there. So there's 1 in the trap room.
1.
Oh yeah, victory.
1 up here, so that's 2. This one went on to the guy that's fighting Pac-Man. So
in the lobby.
There's that doesn't have a victory on it. You'll see it in the bottom right.
Just 2.
Okay.
So we got 2. So it's just 2. Okay. So 2.
Yeah.
I had the ability to kill this monster in one shot.
I had the ability for us to win.
And we all lost.
We all lost.
Yep. Once I entered the green room, there was no way out.
Okay, so of this campaign, okay, I'll deal with that later. All right, so we finished the first curtain call. We lost. We all will take for what random basic weakness was in your deck. Okay. Yep. I'll check that in 1 second, Kate. So let me grab the Pallid Mask dude. Where is he? He was here.
Cats, I think.
He's going into my deck. And Kate
We didn't clear the green room.
We didn't clear. No, we didn't.
No.
I have
the fanatic has the 2 tokens.
My weakness is the 13th vision. Is my random weakness. And there's my other weakness, Angered Spirits. So those are my 2. The 13th vision and Angered Spirits was my 2. So you both drew your weaknesses. I'm locked out. All right. So we are good. That's the scenario. We get to play the next
Okay.
scenario. We'll all be starting. Tokens are on Fnatic, not Green Room. It counts. It's a loophole, and that is valid. Okay, so we get 3.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, so we get 3.
I'll take
All
it.
right, so I'll have to remember that because I gotta update I gotta add our packs, add us into there, and update. We need to leave the board here because I gotta record some stuff from it.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
that was the scenario. So that was the first one, curtain call of Path to Carcosa.
That's cool.
There's 6 more.
Wow. I just want to say, you guys remember when it was all about just finding clues?
Yeah, it was nice. I was like, man, we're doing great. And then we both got in these rooms and just
No way out.
So let's head back up to the top and let's talk about it. So here we go. 1. All right. So what did y'all think of it?
it was pretty fun.
I actually want to buy the base game now. I do. I really like this.
How did y'all, do you feel like, okay, you would come back to it again and play it again? Like play another scenario?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. So I mean, check your schedules. We can play it again next Thursday or next Friday. It's up to you. Whichever one works best for both of you. Kate says more converts to Arkham Horror.
I'm coming.
The game is so you see why the game is fun. It's fun because there's a story, so you have an end game. You're just not playing for stuff, right? What's really cool is the deck building aspect. So we all get 3 XP. We all do. And Kate's gonna upgrade our decks with that 3 XP, and then we'll have some upgraded stuff to play with going forward, right? If you want to work with her to say like what you prefer to keep and what you don't want to lose, I can put y'all in contact so you can do that. But that's the deck building aspect where you get to basically upgrade your cards around as much as you'd like. She said she'll look up options and she'll send them to me, and I will send them to y'all, and you pick what you want. So that therefore it feels like you had a hand in building what you want to do.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm trying to think of what else. But there's a story to it, and the chaos bag is cruel. especially to Steven. And
minus
the
four, minus 4 critical fail.
And the encounter deck really messes with you, right? So you have this whole plan, and the encounter deck just like wrecks it. The Frozen in Fear hurt.
Man.
It hurts so bad. But I am digging Akachi. I'm digging her as a character to use. How are you liking Pac-Man? How are you liking Ursula?
I thought she was great initially, but then once I got trapped, I was just like, there is no point to this. I mean, evasion obviously definitely helps, but I was like,
yeah,
good night. Like, I can only evade so much.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the 2 hidden cards that I got really
that hurt.
messed me
Yeah,
up.
that really hurt. Yeah. Kate's saying story. Steven can't make it out of the trap room to literally save his life.
Literally. I drew the perfect cards. Oh yeah, evade. Great. -4.
You've activated my trap card.
I had to trust in the heart of the cards.
So, Steven, how are you feeling about Leo?
I actually really like this because, well, so my plan could have fallen together great. I could have killed that monster if I could have just gone out the way.
Yeah.
I would have been able to get them. That had been 2 more victory points. But it feels like a solid deck. And even though he had the 1 evasion, there were enough evasion cards that I could have beaten it. That chaos deck just got me.
Yeah.
The chaos bag. I think he's solid. I like his thing, and I triggered his effect a lot in this game. It just not when I needed to escape.
I really
Yeah, I
like
actually
this.
really like this guy.
Yeah, I like this scenario. This entire scenario was a lot of fun. It was the whole thing of like, okay, let's get the clues, and then from there it turned into like this hunt. So I had to get to the Pallid Mask guy. The places started flooding, and yeah, and Kate said you pulled an Elder sign 5 times.
Whoa, let's go.
So
I guess it was only fair that I hit the -4s and 3s then. It balanced.
yeah, this campaign, this campaign is my favorite. I would probably put this when I played Dunwich Legacy. I'd put this on par with the Essex Express scenario of Dunwich Legacy, and that was my favorite. Like, this is right up there with it. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was cool.
All right, so check your schedules. We'll see if both of you are available. We can do this again next week, either Thursday or Friday. You know, let me know, and we'll set it up to go back and do the second scenario. Try to see if we can win this one again on the next scenario and see how that goes. Pac-Man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you taking your time to play. Same thing with you, Steven.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Okay, so what's to come next? I'm almost done with the rule book to Bloodborne. I just have to recheck some stuff. I'm gonna try a regular playthrough by myself to make sure I understand the rules, and then I'm trying to I'm trying to find out a time that Cody's available for me to play with him on stream, and we'll play Bloodborne when he is. Other than that, Sunday is Descent, 2nd edition. I'll be playing some more of that. And next week, we're going to go back into Carcosa, and we're going to be playing Gloomhaven on Sunday for Birgitta's retirement party. And Descent will be on the Wednesday, so that's the plan for it so far. Things are looking good. Bloodborne is coming to the channel. I promise. So thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Patreons. I appreciate you so much. You've helped a ton. Kate, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I enjoyed the rules help. I enjoyed the decks that you've built. You've been an amazing help. I appreciate it beyond belief. Thank you very much. YouTube subscribers, I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. If you like what you see, like and subscribe if you're liking what you're seeing so far. We'll be bringing more. There are more games coming. Lots and lots of more games coming. My Kickstarters are starting to deliver. So, and Pac-Man has another Aeon's End campaign to to back on Kickstarter. So, yay!
Aeon's End or
there's a new Aeon's End coming out.
Oh wait, which one is it? I forgot now.
I can't remember the title of it, but I know the new Aeon's End. There's another one, so yep.
Yeah, of course there is.
All right, so thanks everybody. I appreciate you. I'll let you go and have a good night. Insert comment here, but I will let Steven take us out.
All right, everyone. Remember, we all have excuses for gaming. What's yours?
Bye, everybody.